Hello, I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to the Fabled 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and chaos. You're watching the Realms of Ukodor, and you can catch us live every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time here at twitch.tv/Fabled42. But before we get into our show, let's go ahead and dive into our announcements. We are doing a Prime sub drive, so if you are an Amazon Prime member, go ahead and connect that with your Twitch account, and you can make a Twitch Prime. What does that give you? That gives you one free subscription every month. What do subscribers get? Well, any of subscribers, whether you're a regular or a Prime subscription, you get one healing potion, one inspiration die that you can give to any player through any show. So you can give one potion and one inspiration die in this show, and you can do the same thing on Monday's show. Every single show throughout that month of your subscription, you get to donate and help these players out. The other way to help the stream and the players is through our Ukodor menu down below, where you can donate bits for the same thing, potions, inspiration die, and all that jazz. Either way, all you have to do is tag myself or one of my moderators and say, hey, this potion's for Jadobi, and I'll try to bring it in as early as possible, as organically as possible, within the narrative. Continuing on from that, we're going to get a big shout out to our big long-time sponsors, Griffin Co. Anything you see that is 3D printed is from Griffin Co. So go ahead and check them out. Let me also get some other cool things that Griffin Co. has sent. Oh,
Griffin Co.
Oh yeah.
Eat, crit, and die.
I love that.
awesome, super awesome beholder sticker.
Oh,
I
yes.
like that.
Our very famous crit.
Happens.
Crit happens.
And the new one,
Way too often.
especially made for me, because my players are awesome. I'm not that much of a dick. So, a lot of our giveaways that we give, any items and things, we'll include some of those cool stickers from Griffin Co., but more to come from that later on with our giveaways. We are also Vorpal powered, so go ahead and check out Vorpal board. The video and audio displays, player cursors, digital dice is all brought to you by Vorpal board, so go check them out. Big shout out to the rest of our sponsors, Master Monk Gaming, Tabletop Things, 8-Bit Coffee Co., Critical Dice, Plaid Elephant Props, and Plus One Crafting. You will see some really awesome items from Plaid Elephant Props and Plus One Crafting tonight in the encounter if the players get there in time. But stay tuned for that as we get there. Any music that we use throughout the stream is brought to you by Derek and Brandon Victor, so give them a shout out as well. I'm going to have several giveaways going on in the Twitch live chat. In the Twitch live chat during the live show. I may not say it out loud in the stream, but keep an eye out on it in the chat. If we hit 25 live viewers, we hit, I think we're at 15 more followers before we get to 2,900 followers. And there's a few other triggers as well. So each trigger, I'll go ahead and start that giveaway in the chat, and the exclamation point raffle usually enters those giveaways. All of our podcasts can be found on Podbean or any major podcast provider. Just go look up Fabled 42. Torque, were you talking about doing something today?
I think there might be a shirt giveaway.
Oh.
Ooh.
We'll see what that trigger is later.
Oh, there it is.
Look at that. James wearing the shirt even.
But without further ado, let's go ahead and get ready for the next chapter of The
The
Realms.
Realms of Ukodor.
Welcome to the realms of Ukodor.
Welcome back. Last we left, the Lightbringers were finalizing their plans to trick and kill Viktor, where they were given some grave news. Somehow Viktor had the ability, or by some magical means, to accelerate time. Where they thought they had several days, they only had a mere 20 hours before the new moon hit and his attack began. Quickly, the Lightbringers planned into action. They found their way to Tydean, conversated with Jadobi's mother and a few other spellcasters to get the remaining 45,000 innocents, women, children, elderly, people who were unable to fight or defend themselves, out of the city of Tydean. The Earth Ward, the Air Ward, the Fey Ward, and their home, the city of Volari. 4 different skill checks where all of the party members attempted to open up one of the Mother Ukodor trees, saplings, to do a mass transfer via plants interplanar. Exhausted at the end of this, they were successful in this attempt with a mere, I think, 600 people, 600 to 700 people left over from this encounter to get as many people as they could. The remaining people that they couldn't fit on their ship, they sent to the holding cells underneath the keep where they would be safe. They took the remaining, whoever they could, into their ship, plane shipped back to the Earth Ward, dropped some more refugees to the Earth Ward, and then took a much-needed rest. The morning is coming to you. The plan to finish preparation, get to the verdant plateau, set your trap, and wait for Victor's onslaught and wait for the right time to bring Victor to your location. The day is yours.
No pressure.
None at
No
all.
pressure whatsoever.
So, I'm already having breakfast, fucking stuffing my face right now. Like, eating my feelings.
Okay.
Turkey legs, red snapper, a little bit of horse. Just fucking all of it. Down the
Horse?
gullet.
My God.
Wow.
All right.
That's a healthy appetite you have.
Mouth
I was
still
not
full.
aware of horse being delicacy here.
Oma walks up to your table. Is there anything else I can? Where are you putting all this food?
Right, in my stomach at the moment.
Man,
Why?
You'll have to share your practices or something. But is there anything else I can get you?
Couple more glasses of wine, please.
Of course. Okay. So she
Anyone
I
else?
love the breakfast ale.
Yes, the breakfast wine in this case, yes.
Some
The
breakfast
maple.
burritos.
Okay.
The maple porter.
Just so excited to be drinking water from a glass instead of a sack.
Same.
Honestly, it's wonderful. Wonderful.
A few minutes go by, and she comes back with some more food, wine, breakfast ale, and all that. Brings it to the table, bids you adieu, and goes back to other patrons.
Okay, so
Tor,
this is
can you
really
pass that?
happening. We
Yes.
we need to figure out what that information we got meant about. We need to defeat Victor with his essence, right?
I believe it was darkness, yes?
We have to
Yes.
use them
Yeah.
against him.
Hmm.
Have we had any sort of insight as to what that means?
I mean, he's from the Shadow Ward, right? So, and the Shadow Ward is made of shadows and darkness, and Riha is made of darkness. So, how do we use his surroundings and or Riha against him?
Tallulah, make a history or intelligence check.
Perhaps Jadobi's nephew can have the killing blow somehow. He's completely made of Victor. His blood runs through him.
I mean,
Even if we have to force it.
oh,
Hmm.
natural
Welcome.
20 plus 7.
Natural-
27.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
So with that, as you're talking about this, and as you say it out loud, you recall an item that Victor spoke about. You've never seen this item, but he spoke about it. The Dark Rose, a ebony gem where he gains some abilities and powers from that he usually has on his possession in one way or another.
Now that I think about it, it's just like it came to me. Victor did.
Don't
He
say.
never. Victor did have an item on him. It was called. Please, one more time, DM.
Dark Rose.
It's called a Dark Rose, as he had it on him. It was a gem.
Do you think that could be a source of power? If he's a sorcerer,
Perhaps.
we all have
I
one.
mean, yes, he has to channel his magics through something, right?
Boy, where is Grickle when we need him?
Who?
Grickle,
Don't
that
remind me
little
of
goblin
that
thief.
creature.
He
Oh,
can
the-
take it away from Victor very quickly.
That's just so random. Why? It came out of nowhere. I did not see that coming. But okay. Yeah, but somehow I don't think he's going to be here to help. So I think we have to plan around that.
Yes.
To
But I'm
destroy
just
it
saying,
somehow.
yes, we need to destroy it. We need to get it out of his power.
You know, um, if a power gem from a elemental plane or ward had a name, it sounds like it would be a name like that. The Dark Rose for the Shadow Ward. That might be a power gem. He might be utilizing that gem to power himself.
That's possible.
Jadobi, I think that's rather intelligent of you.
You make the DM so proud.
As he said that, I just like kind of just like stuff because I'm half awake. I just stuff like a random like chicken leg in my face, just like.
I like pass you the gravy. I would pass you- Where do I pass it? I have to pass it. I have to pass
We
it
just
up
did it at
this
the
way.
same time. That's hilarious. All right.
So yeah, so maybe we should try to not destroy it.
I mean, at least get it. But if we,
I totally understand what you're saying, and I totally understand where you're going. You kind of remind me of Strider, Long Strider. He tried to destroy the gem that Denahi has.
Well, they do have them in shards. We only have a piece of it for one of us. Even if we destroyed it in some way or broke it, I mean, more of us can use that power. More of us against him.
So, Tallulah, since you rolled a natural 20, and now that I'm remembering Cerese's, you did a lore thing on Victor before, right?
I did.
Yeah. So, the reason why I didn't say anything with the lore thing is because this was something that I briefly spoke about like 40 episodes ago, and I couldn't find where I wrote it down. But I found it. So, the Dark Rose, with your 20 and her check, with the Dark Rose, so what Victor holds with him is a piece of the Dark Rose. So imagine like Dark Crystal, that big giant crystal, and then there was that little teeny thing. That's what he holds on his person to give him something. The Dark Rose is actually a very large source of darkness and energy that is in his castle. So this is his like connection to the castle.
I see.
And with your connection with Rosalind before she died, you would have kind of, with the telepathic link you had, you would have picked up some of that. Because it's a constant thing. So
Right.
there's, your assumptions could be what he's doing to the druids or the other fae folk is doing something that connects to that crystal. As like a, like their energy in essence is going into the crystal.
Right.
So,
He's draining it to power
yeah,
it.
some of the other things, like, you are different than the other vampires. Most of the vampires can't walk around in the daytime. His lieutenants, like his sister, and Ian, because whoever was created as a vampire from Victor, gets some of these traits. Like, the reason why they farm fey creatures and druids is because if he bites into a druid, he's immune to radiant damage for like 24 hours, kind of thing. That's why he's doing this.
Right.
It's like Voldemort on a unicorn.
Yeah. So the crystal is connected to that. So you've never seen it, but you know that he has this Dark Rose on his person. It's roughly the size of like a baseball somewhere on his person. So
I relay that.
So when, again with the natural 20, when it's safe to assume when that item is present and visible, he has different abilities, which makes him tough. So it may not always be present. You know, he might put it back in the bag or whatever the hell. But there's certain times it's very obvious once it happens. But yeah, so you would get most of that from your month that you were in EDAC.
That I was in cahoots.
It's sounding
it-
like we want to make sure we separate him from this gem.
We can definitely
Yes.
start there.
That's why we need a thief.
Well, this hasn't
Well, we have the
I'm
best thief
actually-
around.
quite good at
Go ahead.
sleight of hand.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
She's
Well,
small and she's
And then
sneaky.
she just pulls like an egg out from behind your ear.
What kind of
I hear that
sorcery
egg.
is this?
Roll for that.
Oh,
Performance check or sleight of hand? Why not?
Sleight of hand, because that is what I is. It's a 26.
26. She pulls an egg
Nice.
from behind your ear.
oh, little one, I
You hear-
underestimate
you hear
your
chicken-
mischievous side.
A chicken on the other side of the tavern goes, and she pulls an egg out.
Whoa, what black magic is this?
She pulls an egg out from behind your ear.
That was very tricky.
How many chickens are there in this tavern?
Aside from Cerise, I think Denahi might be the best thief that we have.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Denahi, don't lie to me. You know I
I'm
know.
sorry, Denahi. You know, in the short time that I have gotten to know you, you do sneak quite a few gems. And I'm sorry, this dark rose is actually considered... Oh, that's right, a gem.
Can't deny
Too
that.
bad it's not a roll. She's got a bag full of those.
A dark
can get close
gem
enough.
can- Okay, sounds good.
I like roses enough, I suppose.
I think we can trust you with that. Well, Cerise, did you have any other
Oh yeah, any other things I wanted to cast?
legend laws to look for today? Since we have our energies back.
Well, alright. Here's some ideas. Do we want to get more information about the Verdant Plateau? Do we want to try and cast it on Victor's castle to see if we can get anything additional about the castle itself? Or do we... I had also considered casting it on Rosalind to see if we could understand why she was going to betray Victor or what she was going to betray him for. Those were...
It sounds like you have quite a mighty list.
I have many questions. I don't know if they're worth the spell slots, though, if we're day of.
I definitely think we should learn more about the castle. I agree with you on that.
I think we should conserve our magic energy. I wouldn't risk it. Not today.
What's to become of those that we did not manage to get through our transportation the other day?
They're hiding in the keep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we feel they're secure?
Yes.
I don't know.
I mean, as much as they can be in a stone castle.
Quick question, though. So, end of last episode, we ended where we were still, like, we had just cast that legend lore. So is this the day after that?
Yeah, you went back to the Earth Ward and you guys all did a long rest.
Right, and then after we did that long rest, we started casting legend lore, so we were going to have, like, a full day there to have a second rest.
I mean, in theory, you could do your full day here, and then do another long rest to regain your stuff. You would have limited time on the material plane, but I don't imagine you need a whole lot of time to prep your scenario.
Right.
Because essentially, if I'm remembering right, you had 8 hours left. So
Yes.
if you spend another day here, you'll probably have 6, give or take. 6 hours once you do the entire day in the Earth Ward, get a long rest, then vamp to the Verdant Plateau. You'll have 6 hours to prep before nighttime. In Tydean.
Well, how about this? I actually have a small list that I want to get through before the day is done. So how about I go ahead and do mine first? Once we learn the information from what I have, maybe that can help you focus more, ask more focused questions. How about that?
Sure. All right. So we are taking the full day here. Because I think that was we had already started down that road and started casting spells again. Because I did not have any magic left after that. Other day.
Correct.
Yeah, that was pretty draining.
I am. Let's play it by ear. I feel like I would still have enough juice to perhaps lay those traps for Victor after we see where we're porting to. But let's do what we have to do first, and then decide from there. How about that?
All right.
Sounds good. All right, Janobi is gonna, after he's done like shoving his face with just everything, he's going to leave and he's going to go get just do mini shopping, so he can get 4 items to
Okay.
be offerings to the great spirits.
Okay. So do an
So,
investigation
yeah.
check for me.
Oh man. Ah.
So we're gonna do. Let's say you guys have 12 hours before you want to take a long rest. Just.
Oh baby! Natural 20 and 2 on the D4 plus 1.
Suddenly I flew away.
20.
Yes.
Wow.
You watch Say just.
All right. So we'll say that you took maybe 15 minutes and
High five, Tallulah.
you ran around and got all the items and things, and then another 15. Were you going after that? Are you going back to the tavern or?
I'm going to where my friends are, and I'm going to ask if, after they're all said and done, I'm going to ask if we can go to the ship to do what we have to do.
Okay.
I would like to be on the ship when I do this.
Okay.
Did you say you're ready right now, Cerise? Did you need to get anything for your
No, I still have supplies
things,
left.
or are you all set? Awesome. Well, then let's go.
Yeah.
I make my way to the airship.
Okay. So you make your way to the airship to do what you gotta do. All right. You are at the airship.
Good morning, everyone. I tell the whole crew, and I'm going to start setting up my spiritual circle and have all my like idols and whatever else. And I am going to sit down. I'm going to speak out to everyone. All right. So when I go to this place, I won't be able to hear or see you all, but I can still speak in my physical body. So any information that I have, I will speak it, and you will hear it as soon as I get the word. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to sit down, and I am going to begin to chant. I'm going to place 4 offerings in front of me. Boom, 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 boom. And cross-legged tattoos start to glow like a spiritual white as I just begin to speak out to the multiverse in Druidic.
Okay.
All right. So the way I see it, this in my head, I just see myself my spirit kind of just shooting out of my body and just like shooting far, like quicker than the eye can catch, but past like all these like stars and just like kind of a silvery mist and this and that, and I end up in like a very serene place.
Okay.
Almost indescribable by words, and I wait for a divine presence, whether it be the divine person themselves or maybe just one of their helpers. I sit there patiently and I wait until I feel that they're present.
A few minutes go by, and you don't feel anything. And a few more minutes go by, and you eventually feel that someone is with you.
Would you say that I would be able to tell if this energy, this entity is good or bad? And if
Right.
you're checking your head, I can't see it because my video is very laggy. So I need you to actually say it.
And I'm thinking. I think right now you're unsure until the question is asked. I think it could shift. But right now, it's neutral.
Fair. All right, question 1. And I'm using 4 of my spots to do this. I just kind of like want to, I think it helps kind of speed it along.
Sure.
So question 1. I don't know if I can literally ask this question like in character. I'm going to try.
Okay.
I'm going to speak out. Divine Spirit, I ask you, what is Lord Viktor Keiran's? What are his 2 greatest weaknesses? And DM, like what I'm literally trying to ask or what are his 2 lowest stats? That's literally what I'm trying to ask.
Well, because I was gonna give you something different, but I'll give you 2 lowest stats. Am I supposed to give you the actual number?
You could do both. It's fine.
Both is good.
Roll a
Both is
d20.
good.
Roll a d20.
Both is good.
You might get a gift.
Ooh, a gift.
Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck.
I love presents.
DM, would you say that since Saiyan is right beside me, that I would have advantage on this roll because it's magical?
How would Saiyan give you advantage? That's a saying.
Just his presence, if we're in. Oh.
Holy shit! Blue's Clues is back in chat. Hey, buddy.
Woo!
Blue's Clues. Hey, bud.
Saying.
So
What
the
could you do?
bonus that you get is usually for saving throws, but for this particular essence, if you're trying to contact a divine presence, I could say that I am aiding you by sitting at the edge of your circle and praying really hard alongside you. I may not be part of your spell per se, but I'm trying to give you as much of my divine energy as I can.
I don't think you even have to explain it that much.
Okay. Sure. Roll your.
What? I love that
It
explanation.
just means
Thank
it just
Saiyan.
means
I
you
love
roll
that.
it with advantage. That's all.
Go for it.
Wait, oh, what? What am
Again,
I doing?
Saying. Thank you for your help.
Jadobi's gonna roll with.
No,
I was
giving
gonna
me
say, wait a
advantage.
minute. Yes.
Saying, what's
Dobie
your
rolls
favorite
with
color?
advantage.
Or Eddie, what's your favorite color?
Come on.
Purple.
I think Saiyans' favorite color is gold.
Purple.
Isn't
Saints
all of
favorite color
ours
is gold.
purple?
I'm rolling up purple. Here we go. Oh no. Well, you can't win them all,
Oh,
right?
no.
I got a 7.
With advantage.
I got a 7 was my highest.
That's too bad.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
So
Happens.
Oh my!
what's the?
I didn't pray hard enough. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. So, Jadobi, what is the? I need to give you the actual stat number, or just which one is the 2 lowest. So, like,
I think it's
wisdom is
your
a
discretion.
and
Can you give
no,
me the
fuck it. I'll give it to you anyway.
2 lowest?
So, wisdom is
Thank you.
18, and charisma is 20. Those are
Those are his
Those are his lowest stats.
Yep.
I'm not okay.
Bosses.
His
not
Christmas
okay.
20.
Wisdom is 18
Correct.
and charisma is 20.
20. Which means his
Goodness.
intelligence, his con, his dex, and his strength are all over
It's
20.
ridiculously high.
That's not fair.
I mean, my charisma's
Wisdom
pretty
and
high,
charisma.
too.
You
I'm
are
making that a note right now because that's
So he will say that.
You ain't got no
wisdom
charisma.
and charisma.
You gotta kill him and kill him fast.
That's not fair.
I have no charisma.
Wisdom,
Just kidding. We're all very overpowered here. It's
charisma.
fine.
I'm not very
I have
smart.
0
but-
charisma.
I
I got
only have one
charisma.
stat over 20.
The monster page for
I
Victor
literally-
is legitimately 4 pages long to make him somewhat balanced with the 6 of you.
Woof.
Just for the record.
True.
All right. Well, let's just
Okay,
get right to it then.
And I say that as much as in character as I can, like with my physical body. That's what you guys hear from me.
All right.
Question 2 to this Almighty
It's a
Spirit.
formidable one.
Okay. Almighty Spirit, my second question to you. Where is Ceresa's family located in the Shadow Ward? Where are located within the Shadow Ward?
Wisdom save.
Mm.
All right. Should I use this one gave me a natural 1. I'm scared to use it again. Let's try this one.
Is this a spell or is it because he's trying
Oh,
so
plus.
hard?
I think it's some
Okay.
bad.
And you just asked where they are, right?
Yeah.
Third. Ooh, wait, hold on. Sorry. That's gonna be a 36.
Fail. I'm kidding.
Lord,
Not that much of a day.
That's fucking 36. Come on now.
Deep within the Shadow Keep, Deep.
Everyone hears this.
near
I speak it out loud.
The dark rose is a vault. Within the vault are creatures that cannot be seen, protecting and guarding a cage with no magic where prisoners will lie.
So they're within the
Well,
shadow.
that's
Keep.
good to know. Things that we cannot see. Very good to know.
So they're hidden.
Before I go
like
to my third
an
question, does
illusion.
anyone...
Hmm.
Okay, if you guys are done with that, I'll go to my third one, unless you guys want to say something else about that.
Cerise
Um,
is
All right, here we go.
I'm sure
But-
we're all just sort of like waiting and like listening to you because we don't know when you're going to talk again. So we're just all like huddling and
Taking
I'm still
very,
eating.
very, very intently
Kinda.
taking mental notes.
Mhm.
I'm still.
And I
eating.
do want to say also, everyone who's just kind of like sitting at me with my glowing tattoos and the idols are in front of me. Every time I give you an answer, when I speak, you see one of the idols dematerialize and just kind of evaporate into space, like they disappear. Third question. I ask you, what was Lady Rosalind doing when she was trying to sacrifice my niece Ina?
The shadow that Victor holds is vast. A sister caught in the shadow for thousands of years made attempts to supersede his strength.
Okay. I feel like someone that's typing every word that Solo's saying.
Sorry. Sponsor made
Sorry.
you dry.
All
Can you
right. Was
repeat
there more
that?
that you want?
Rock that mechanical keyboard.
Please sponsor me. Thank you.
All right.
Solo, did you want to add anything to that, or did you want to repeat it for Tallulah?
Want me to repeat it? I don't even remember
What?
what I said.
Yeah.
What did I say? I'm not prepped for this.
Well,
I'm making
it's
this
okay.
up
Don't
as we
even
go.
worry about it. It's totally okay.
I mean,
it's totally fine.
it's
So
fine.
basically, in layman's terms, what he said is that she was pretty much just trying to overpower him,
Yeah.
become stronger than him.
She's been in Victor's
basically.
shadow for a long time. She was trying to use his niece
Mhm.
to gain more power than Victor.
Yeah, why did you think I needed to hear it again? I heard him.
Oh, someone said.
Oh.
Well, no,
I don't
didn't you
know.
say? Could you repeat it? Someone said it. So.
Fourth question.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Last question. Just trying to help everybody.
It's fine. We're all here.
Fourth and final question. How long after Victor's rebirth in the Shadow Ward does it take for him to reach full strength again?
Huh?
The time it takes Victor to regain his full strength varies. It depends on how much energy the Dark Rose possesses. It takes him 500 years to regain the ability to walk in the material plane.
After that final answer, you guys see the last idol disintegrate and dissipate into the air, and I just go, Did you get that? Did everyone hear that?
Yeah, we got it.
Yes, we got it, friend.
All right, cool.
Some very scary things coming out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to be an easy foe.
No, not at all.
I look at Stan. Thank you. Thank you for your strength and your help.
It was the least I could do.
All right. Cerise, I think I'm done with that. If you want to take over from here.
All right. I think I just want to ask one question. So what do you think's more important? Should we ask about Victor's castle now, or should we ask about the Verdant Plateau?
Which do we feel less prepared for?
I mean, I feel pretty unprepared for his castle, but the Verdant Plateau is coming up next. I don't know what else there would... I don't know if there's necessarily much else to learn. I know a lot about it, but not... It's also been so long since I've been there.
Is there anything in particular that we feel we should be concerned for?
I'm mostly hoping that maybe we'd find something that would give us an advantage.
I mean, do we know anything if his, like, who's protecting the castle right now?
We got from the last thing that his castle isn't very well guarded, plus what we just learned.
Right.
Or that it's not very occupied, plus, but there's, like, invisible creatures guarding.
Right. I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of illusions going on about not being able, things that are hidden, things that we can't see. I don't know.
Well, this
Does
is
anybody-
where
Does anybody have anything so that we can... Alright, Jadobi's got his gem of all seeing, I guess.
I have true sight in my spell storing necklace ready for whenever. But...
Right.
Okay. I mean, I can detect good and evil. I don't know how much help that'll be for this, but
I think everything there's gonna be evil, so...
I might end up just getting blinded.
You might...
I mean, is there anything, like, terrain-wise we need to know for either? I don't really know.
Sounds like not.
So,
Alright. In that case, I might conserve
if
my
that is
magic.
our next stop, that may be what we need to find out about first.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we can go there, and then if we think we want to learn more, then we can cast it.
I
mean, if anyone also has any questions or, objects, anything.
I mean, you guys, I wasn't exactly totally here, last time. Mentally, I guess. So I don't know, you guys picked up some really interesting weapons last time. I don't know. Do we know anything more about those?
Oh, like that.
What?
Well, Tallulah, you picked up the sword, and I can't remember who grabbed
the whip.
I grabbed them both for you.
Okay, so I pull them out since I have them. I call forth. I guess I pull out the whip and then I call up the sword.
Okay.
Since it's soulbound, I guess, or great.
You always want to do the sound effect on it.
I love it.
I just imagine there being like she goes into this mental state and then she just it's like a puff of smoke and
I'm glad that the soul binding turns you into He-Man.
I love
Thank
it.
you.
We have the power!
Who actually got the whip though? Because someone in chat asked for it and it was put in their inventory.
I have the whip. I am not attuning to that thing. I'm only
Holding it. Got it.
Yeah, I was gonna do the thing with arrows, but I feel like for this particular thing, it wouldn't really matter.
Got
so
it.
I just have it.
But you have it. You could sell it or give it to somebody else. Got it.
Yeah, and I verbally tell everyone that I have it just in case they want it.
Got it.
You know what? Actually, you know what, Tallulah, it's whatever. Just go ahead and take this. We'll use it. I don't know. You probably won't, but just have it just in case. You never know.
I don't think she has the attunement spots for it.
No, I don't.
Like I said, even if you don't use it, just take it.
So, Tallulah, as you pull out this sword, the sword itself has shifted its form since the other dark creature was using it. And as you're holding this sword, your body starts to kind of quiver on the inside. You all visibly watch Tallulah Her body is just stiff. It's like she's in deep meditation or something. Tallulah, please make a wisdom saving throw.
With advantage and add +4.
Why?
Because Saiyan is right beside her.
If it's a magical effect.
Not really.
Is it a magical charm effect?
No.
Okay. Ooh. That's a natural 1 plus 12, which is 13.
Nice.
So
Nice.
during this process, you all watch Tallulah's body start to kind of stiffen, and she's sitting on the ground, and she's holding this weapon, kind of like trying to link to it, trying to just sit with it, and you watch as her flesh almost starts to like burn and peel away, and her body starts to float up, but Tulu stays in this meditation state, and her body's like floating off the ground. And in a bright white flash of light, you all please make Constitution saving throws, except for Tallulah.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Fail. Just kidding.
22.
22.
I mean,
Sorry. It was like a 18.
Okay.
24.
Okay. Shinobi?
28.
Look at you all. While the light burns your eyes, it's like looking right into the sun. You're all your reflexes are good enough to close your eyes and turn away. And as you look back, you see the light starts to subside. What stands before you or hovers before you is a different form. Tallulah is now standing or kind of floating, legs down. She's wearing a bluish cloak, hood over her head. Her short hair is now long and kind of braided down the side. She's wearing white leathers with brown straps and pouches and things. You see her green arms and her green legs that lead into the boots, and out protruding behind her on her back are these two gigantic white angelic wings. This sword that she is now holding is much larger. It's a monstrous great sword that is just emanating light and looks almost silver to the touch. And Tallulah's eyes open up, and her eyes are... Oh, fuck, I lost it. Silver? Silver. Her entire eyes are silver, and she's like floating and flying right in front of you. As you do this, Tallulah, you hear a familiar voice in your head. Kaylin speaks to you. While you feel your dark soul tugging on you, I will help bring the light to it, so we may be together again.
I love my fictional wife. Yeah, so I'm just floating there. I'm not going to talk because I can't.
Cerise. She's like hovers up in front of you, but she's like kind of afraid to approach. She's not really sure what's going on. Tallulah? Is it still you?
Yeah. Yes.
And her Australian accent actually shifts to a Boston one. I'm kidding.
Oh, don't give me that. Can't do that one. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit light-headed.
Huh.
But oh, I'm off the ground right now, aren't I?
You have
Yes,
wings.
very much so.
This is crazy.
Jodopi's mouth is just agape, just like just staring at this glowing Tallulah now. There is no words. He's just kind of stunned completely and utterly.
So once your body fully sinks to this soul-bound item, and those of you who are watching, I have different items that are just items that you attune to. We have soul-bound items that are connected to your soul and can only be removed from you if you die. These are things that are very character connected and do different things. As you connect with this item is called, I lost it, the Sword of Jocelyn the White. Long sword belonged to Jocelyn the White, who fell from the heavens to the verdant plateau, a fallen angel turned towards the darkness. Her darkness and thirst of power for this source is her curse. Fashioned from the celestial steel, it gives off a faint glow and hum. The weapon chooses who it can attune to and who it can't. It desires a wielder who embodies bravery and heroism. And it is no longer a long sword. It has shifted to a great sword.
Oh my.
Oh my god, I have wings. I have wings. Oh my god, and they're
Yes.
huge. Oh, and I have hair. I don't remember the last time I had hair. Oh, everything's.
all
Oh,
of
I don't know where this cloak came from.
Can someone explain what's going on here?
Does Cerise have any idea what's happening?
I mean, the description I just gave is just a Tallulah thing, but you all
Right.
get it just for fun. I wish we were playing.
I've been muted this
Adventures
whole
in-
time.
Oh, what were you
Sorry.
going to say?
Nothing.
Okay. I wish we were playing Adventures in Middle-earth, because there's a thing for this. Do a history or religion check.
Who was that directed towards?
Well, you can do it too, actually.
Synthetic 20.
20.
Natural 20.
Look at you two bastards. You guys are going to die today because you're rolling 20s now.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we
Reason to roll on
are.
20s early.
So you both, as you see this item, you don't recognize her form per se, but the item itself is very well known in the religious and Fae, like ancient Fae community. Jadobi, you roll a religion history check as well. It is a Jocelyn's sword. So Jocelyn is Riha, but before she became Riha, she had this weapon. This was her token to guard all things that are good. And when she decided to turn her back to that, the sword kind of left. Because you both rolled a natural 20, scrolling to the bottom, shattering the obelisk orb. The sword of Jocelyn the White has the power to shatter the obelisk orb. God, say that 10 times fast.
You named it.
Right?
But it's obelisk orb?
Yes.
My god, I cannot spell obelisk to save my life. Here we go.
And dispel the darkness around it. Striking the orb with the sword causes the obelisk orb to ring a bell that then shatter the surrounding around in an angelic tone. And can be heard with a perfect clarity across the infinite breadth of Vekitus, the dominion of shattered souls, which is like hell here. Unless the sword is wielded by an angel, blah 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 blah. That's it. So this is a weapon. So Riha and the darkness, her darkness is succumb and controlled, and her dark essence is connected to the obelisk orb. The only thing that can break that orb is this sword.
It's a sword.
And she also wants to break that sword. So if she gets her hands on the sword just disintegrates.
The sword. Yeah, it's shattered.
Do we know what this orb is or where it is?
It's in what I just said.
Vectus.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
So the dominion of the shattered souls essentially is my hell. There are several layers of this hell, but that is like the main layer of hell, and that is where Riha was banished. And that's where like her home is, and that's where this darkness is, that's where the orb is. So something that Victor is trying to do with these beacons is open a portal to Fastidious. To here.
Well, holy fuck.
Sword of Jocelyn the White.
I don't know what that is, but you look amazing with those wings.
Thank you.
Bizarre, isn't it?
We
And
all
look,
need to go.
there I am. This is me.
Well,
That
Holy.
sword. Criminy.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
you
pretty
know
ridiculous.
what?
Look at that thing.
Once Denahi says that, and I look around to all the women of the team have wings. I look at Torque and I look at Sane. I'm just like, wow, we really got left out of this one.
Indeed.
we should
Saiyan
have
is still a little
girls
too
flying
dumbfounded
night.
as to what just happened.
Yes.
Honestly,
really, really want an aerial battle, please. Thank you.
this honestly feels like so much power. It's very foreign to me. I don't know.
Please smash something with the sword. I want to see it in action. Anyone? There's a statue somewhere, isn't there? Smash this table.
I mean, I could smash the table. It might piss off.
Oh,
God.
smash the table!
We're on the ship right now, right?
Okay, I smash the table. I swing the sword and I smash the table.
Yeah!
As you swing the sword coming down on this table, it
Heavy
stops right before the table, and the sword will not allow you to destroy the table.
Oh my god, the sword has opinions.
Oh, god fucking damn, another grandfather.
Once,
Is there a grandfather in there?
Wait a minute. This thing has rules?
I'm like holding it and it's like, I'm like using all my strength to try to bring it down.
I take a watermelon from the breakfast table and I drop it on the sword. Does it slice through it?
It stops and then rolls off. No, I don't know. Sure, it slices through. Tallulah, as you do that, you hear a voice. In
It
your
sounds
head.
like it's saying something like, get off my lawn.
This sword is meant to destroy creatures that are pure evil. I will not allow you to do something other than such.
Is this a new voice?
This is a new voice. Yes.
Oh!
The
Yo!
sword is speaking to you.
Oh no, you guys, the sword can talk.
Wow, I'd heard the legends, but it's talking to you?
Welcome
Shinobi,
to the
is this how you feel?
yeah. Welcome to having a sentient.
Wait, so
piece of
it's
jewelry.
sentient.
Wait,
Huh.
Shinobi, we haven't asked your grandfather about his time in Victor's castle.
We have not.
I bet that was a party.
But I think I kind of want to wait until Tallulah kind of figures this out.
Okay, fair
No.
enough. I just don't want to forget.
So
Yes,
Thank
no,
you.
this is good point, but
you kind of just
you
like
have-
no, go ahead, Eddie.
no, go for it.
Okay, you kind of just see Tallulah like she's not talking out loud, but in her head she's like, so do you have a name? Should I call you something, or should we make this formal or a little more casual?
Casual?
Casual.
The White is my name. I was given to Jocelyn.
I'm not Jocelyn. I'm sure you figured that out by now. You seem like a very intelligent sword, considering you can speak to me.
Sword explaining.
So, the White, like the capital White, like that's your name?
Yes,
All right, cool. My name's Tallulah.
I know.
So you have a sword named Whitey.
I know you know. Great. This whole time you're just watching Tallulah like. So I'm hoping that we can get along, and I can definitely follow the rule of evil things only. I promise.
The whole time she's talking to the sword, I'm just picking up grapefruits and oranges and talking them on the blade to see how easy
There's
it
a
cuts.
pile of split fruit. You're playing Swipe Ninja. Fruit Ninja.
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So interesting. So the White. So can I just call you whenever I want you, or?
That is up to you.
Cool.
DM says you
Great.
can try.
I mean, like in battle, like before I'm about to like how I would call my other sword.
DM said you can try.
Okay, great. Lovely. Well, I look forward to working with you, the White. Um, I think we're gonna make a good pair. I have a feeling. Deep down, I'm a little scared. You kind of scare me. Because you're a sword that can talk to me. But I'm excited.
Good to know.
Good.
One more
He's-
grapefruit.
So, because you
Yeah.
are soulbound to it, you can attempt to vamp the sword away.
Okay. So I'm holding it still out in front, and I think, okay, now go away.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Great.
Leave us.
11.
11. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as your wings disappear, your hair disappears, your clothes disappear, you go back to your normal form, and you fall 25 feet to the ground. Boom.
Why was it that you never told me I was that high up?
Oh, jeez.
Go by a table.
I was on top of the table.
Just doing
As a reaction,
2-pointer
can I
shots
try to
with the
catch her?
grapefruit actually the whole time.
But yes, all of the traits of the sword go away when you vamp the sword away.
Your
I
wings
see
go
it,
away.
yeah.
That's so convenient.
Oh, your hair's short again.
Oh, now I have no hair. Oh, now it's really cold. Oh,
You're a
it's gonna take some time to get used to. But it's like I have I have an alter ego. I have good, beautiful, long-haired, winged Tallulah, and then there's edgy blood
handsome.
hunter Tallulah.
It's even more than that. If this is the legendary sword of Jocelyn the White, this may turn the tide of the battle entirely.
This is true.
Oh yeah, there's that too. That's probably really important.
I mean, no, Sayan's right. I think what if this is the thing they were talking about? I mean, Jocelyn created Victor, and we need to undo Victor by using his own darkness. What if somehow these are connected? Like, this sword could be part of Victor's undoing.
You know, I'm just gonna say
Riha?
it right now. Probably gonna have to fight Riha with this sword.
Why would we have to go do that?
It's just a very deep down. I could call the sword. I could ask the sword.
Man, that's gonna be very dramatic every time.
You see Styx eating bread, and his mouth is just like, wait, you're fighting Riha? I didn't sign up for that. I don't want to fight Riha.
I'd just throw a half slice of grapefruit right at his face.
That checks out.
Thank you.
That also checks out.
So, friends, what do we need to do right now? Let's get this ball rolling. I'm amped. I just went through a transformation and back. I'm doing it. Let's do it. Let's go.
Yes.
Makes one of us.
I mean, I feel like should we just go back to the Verdant Plateau now?
Well, you wanted to take a
Yes.
long rest first, but
No. Yes.
Before we do that, let me have a quick discussion with old Grandpa.
Yes, please.
Yes.
And
Quick discussion.
sit down, Tallulah.
You have all day.
I'm amped. I'm ready to go.
she just got a
Grandpa-
jolt of testosterone, or not testosterone, of adrenaline.
Yes, I got testosterone. That's totally fine.
Just amped up.
All right,
Break the table! Someone break the table.
Grandfather.
Oh yeah, now I break the
Somebody's
table.
going through that table, my friend.
Yes.
Someone's going through it.
Exactly.
All right. Janobi,
All right,
Grandpa.
Grandfather, can you hear me? I'm gonna say this out loud. It's not gonna be in my head. Everyone's gonna be hearing it.
Oh yeah, can you hear me, Grandpa?
No, I can't.
No.
Oh, you're so
Snap.
funny. So I have a question for you.
Say and you hear this too, by the way. Go ahead.
Whoa.
Can you tell us what you remember from being in the Shadow Ward when you went up against Victor's forces? What did you fight? What did you experience? What was there?
Well, in the short amount of time that I was there, because I died very quickly, unfortunately. We went through the front gate. We plane shifted somewhere in the Shadow Ward. I think Oran had the idea to do that, but we all know that Oran was corrupted. I don't know if he was part of the reason why we were annihilated or not. I don't know when he turned. But we went through the front gate. It was relatively easy. And there were hundreds of wraiths and shadow demons and other creatures of that sort in there waiting for us. Like they knew we were coming. We fought valiantly. And I was slain from behind. I do not know who killed me.
I thought Granasso killed you.
Granasso only knocked me unconscious. Your grandmother brought me back.
I see.
And your grandmother told me later when she somehow put me into your weapon that you see. She was unable to bring me back to life, but she was able to bring my soul back into this weapon. And she explained to me that she went there against my wishes to save me, essentially. I instructed her to stay back to protect your young mother at the time and to protect our family line.
I see.
And even though we were not really connected anymore, she still had a place in her heart to bring me back.
Sort of.
Or maybe this was her. This was the divorce gift. I'm just kidding.
Heyo.
Nice,
I
baby.
get to meet my grandson. Who turns out that not all half-elves are pieces of shit.
And I just leave it at that. Like everything was great up until that point. I mean, it was still nice, but I'm just like, why reply to that? It's done. And I looked to the party, expectantly, because they heard the answer that they needed. So, something that I am going to do. I know not everyone will agree with this, and it may separate us, which you will not like, I understand. But this is what I'm planning to do. I have enough magic to go to the Verdant Plateau to set up the traps that we desperately need. Once I'm done setting up there, I'm going to be pretty tapped on my magic capabilities, and I will have to leave most of you behind as I come back to sleep in the Earth Ward to regain my strength. The reason why I must ask you to stay where you are and let me leave you is because the spells that I plan out to cast on some of you only last for a very particular amount of time. I can go back, I can jump dimensions and be back within roughly 5 minutes. So that would keep my magic on you for the time that it was casted, and I would be able to cast it on myself. So that's something that I need to tell you.
So you want to go by yourself, is what you're saying?
I would rather. I may have to come back here by myself, perhaps, but I am definitely traveling with you all to the Verdant Plateau.
How long do so mechanics-wise, how long does your spells last? Do your spells last?
The particular spells I'm going to be casting on, I think 2 people are they're an hour long.
Okay. And they're not concentration?
No.
Okay. So my understanding is that all 6 of you would go there, you'd do what you have to do, spells, traps. You'd vamp back, long rest, come back in 5 minutes for the fight.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Easy enough.
Jadobi, I like this idea. I also have some buffs that I can cast on people, and it would be better if I could do it on more.
That's a fucking smart
Well,
idea.
I'm happy to have you come back with me so we can both recharge together. So we
Yeah.
can head back and fully capable, all juiced up.
All right.
Okay.
They're doing roids over there.
So, anything else you want to do in the Earth Ward before you take your long rest, get your spell slots, and then go to Verdant Plateau?
Meta question to my team. I have enough power. Like we can go to the Verdant Plateau now, today, after we just woken from our long rest and after I've done these things. I still have the juice to go to the Verdant Plateau with you guys and set up and come back. Do you guys want to do that, or do you guys want to sleep here first for some reason and then go to the Verdant Plateau where I would set up and then I would vamp back and then vamp back to you?
If we have 2 long rests, I can cast Mind Plague on our entire party.
Then the verdict is out. Cerise has spoken.
You
I'm
mean
good
it's
either way.
in?
That spell lasts 24 hours.
Then
So,
I walk up to Cerise, her little self who's probably like floating in the air, and I give her like just like we got this. Like,
So
yeah.
you're gonna do spells now, and then take a long rest, and then go to the Verdant Plateau, do more spells, fly back, long rest, fly back.
Yes.
yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah. Whoa. I'm
know.
gonna let the casters.
So,
I'm gonna let the casters handle the
Cerise,
that.
what spell are you casting right now?
So before we go to sleep, I'm gonna cast Mind Blank on let's say Tallulah and Torque.
Wait, what?
And what does that do?
But that would be at the end of the day. So Mind Blank is my very good spell, very good 8th level spell, that gives you immunity to psychic damage, any effect that would sense its emotion or read its thoughts, divination spells and charm conditions. It's immune to those, and it foils even wish level spells.
Okay.
So basically, Victor can't get in our heads.
And it makes you immune to
Psychic damage,
psychic damage. Okay.
which we know he uses.
Okay.
Chris is sweating.
No, I'm
love
just
it.
reading it. Well, no, because Eric and I think Tallulah can't be charmed. That's why I'm reading it.
Yes,
They
there
are-
are other
they-
benefits, though.
Yeah. That's why I'm just making sure
Yeah.
everything's on the same page. Cool.
Mhm.
And see, and effects of similar powers used. Oh, to target the person's mind. Got it. Okay. Got it.
now, Cerise, is there anything else you wish to do before I do anything?
I mean, if we're spending the day, do we want to practice flying? Just so that
Oh, I've got things to practice definitely on our time here. I'm probably gonna have to split up with you guys, or we can do it together. I want to see you guys fly, so I'll probably do what I have to do with you guys. So Cerise, since you're done, let me see.
Yeah, I don't think-
We're gonna 24 hours, long rest here, go there, set up there, eat. Okay, yes, I'll do what I have to do tomorrow because me and Cerise are gonna have another night of sleep, and I want to have it fully on you guys. So
And don't forget tomorrow morning to give me a few minutes of your time.
definitely, I did find your last mini speech the other day, relaxing and vitalizing in some weird way.
So, Cerise, make sure that you keep track of who you give the mind blank to.
Mhm.
Just because it's not their inherent ability, and since you cast it, just if you can.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna try to remember too, in case I do something on them and they forget and you forget and I forget and someone gets psychic damage or something. Okay, so you did your 2 spells, long rest. So give yourselves long rest. Get your spell slots back. Get those 8 hit points back to Lula from falling.
Got it. Well, I regenerate anyway, so.
Oh, there you go. Second day.
Okay. It's time to go to the Verdant Plateau. Are we ready? Are we taking
Yes.
the whole
Oh, you know what?
Evil, yeah. Go for it.
Go ahead. You go first, please.
The only thing I was going to say is that feel good. With the Swords of Jocelyn the White, and with a team such as this one, I feel like we really have what it will take to cast a light upon the darkness. We can defeat Viktor. This will be his last day.
Here, here!
Woo!
Okay, and what does everybody get?
Huzzah!
And everyone who listened to that speech gained 21 temporary hit points.
Cool.
Sweet.
So Victor was listening, so he gets. I'm just kidding. So yeah,
I already, for some reason, already have temp hit
they
points.
should have been taken off, I believe. Especially
Oh,
with all these
all right.
spells. But yeah, so just 21 hit points. Got it. Cool. Jidobi.
I'm gonna do something. I thought for a millisecond I thought they were gonna RP the whole flying thing, but I see that we're not. So I'm gonna do something real quick.
You can fly, you can fly.
Huh?
All right, here we go.
Huh?
So I'm gonna open the package that I got from my father.
Okay.
Presents.
And what do I see within the package, do you?
I mean, I already told you, but I can't remember. You see 3 folded scrolls, I believe, and a letter that you can read out loud if you'd like.
Okay. I'm gonna wait on that because there's still some things that I need to like nail down first. But I'm just gonna go ahead and start that. Like I'm looking at the scrolls, looking at the letter, blah blah blah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm all set to go. Question to Cerise.
Yes.
Am I to take it that you are going to use your cubic gate to get us to to the Verdant Plateau? And do you know where you're going?
I know where I'm going. I guess my one question is, are we leaving the ship here, or are they coming with us? We should probably ask them what they want to do.
Yeah, we should do that. Let's go.
Okay.
Before we do get going, quick meta question. I'm trying to remember, Jidobi, I'm forgetting your ox's name.
Carlox.
Carlox. Did Carlox stay here, or did Carlox stay behind in the...
Oh, Ika's
mirrored-
into being...
Carlox went to Valari, I believe.
I
I can't remember, honestly.
Actually, I believe you said that Carlox and Lobo are both in Tydean on the,
They're
in the
staying,
underpart,
yeah.
and they're helping
they are.
protect.
Got it.
And
Never
Ika is
mind.
with us, right?
Ika is with you, yes.
Right.
Is
Uh,
Ika coming with
Ika.
us?
Hell yeah, Ika is coming. That is not even a question.
Saying
Fair.
about that time when you said is Ika coming with, like a weird small soccer ball size rock rolls up and just hits you right in the shin, and it pops out this little rock on thing.
Greg, I love you, but that hurt, man.
Well, no, he's doing it to Saiyan.
Oh,
What is going... here? What?
uh-oh. I pick him up.
Look at the little guy.
As he picks him up, he's just like this little stone-like dog.
Oh.
And I'm gonna look at Greg. I'm gonna look at Greg. I'm gonna look at Saiyan. I'm gonna look at Greg, saying, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm like, he's normally a lot nicer. He's not
What do you-
particular meaner when it comes to people that he doesn't trust. But I'm sure he'll be fine.
That is fair.
And I put him down, and I pat him on the head. Stop it! Stop it!
He rolls away and jumps back on Ika,
Oh, I love him.
Cute.
and spins a few times, and then nuzzles in his fur.
Oh.
All right. I'm all set here.
But
Whenever you all are ready.
I would like
Let's
to know
go.
if there's anyone here that we trust.
I trust everyone on this ship.
I worry for my little friend here. We are going somewhere that may not be the best place for her.
I would.
She could be
leave
trusted with the inventor lady.
Rydell,
Not Nettie, but
Yes, sir.
could you do us a favor and watch over our friend's companion? Where we're going, she probably won't be safe.
Sure. What kind
Where
of
we're
companion?
going, they don't lead roads.
And Kiabel comes out of my little pouch and sort of wraps around me and climbs up on my neck and just sort of sits there right on my shoulder. I gently pick her up and hold her in my hands.
Of course, sir. I'll take good care of him.
Her.
Her.
Please take good care of her.
No attitude,
I know it's
Rydell.
not- I'm sorry, little one, but where we are going, I do not want to put you at risk.
Okay. Rydell.
And as he's speaking to Rydell about his companion, I'm gonna go to Trixie. Trixie, what are all the capabilities of this ship? Can anyone here do magic? You have Rosari crystals, and do you know how to hold by yourself?
As she starts to talk, you hear Sticks in the background. What do you mean? Can anybody do magic? You know I can do magic. You see me do magic. What the fuck, Jadobi?
he's not wrong.
Wonderful. Sticks, are you able to open dimensional gates?
Why are you so condescending? Of course I can open the dimensional gate.
What kind?
Are you wanting me to plane shift? Are you wanting me to gate? What would you like me to do?
I'm wondering if you know gate. I'm wondering if you know plane shift, and I'm wondering if you know teleport.
You hear his super annoying voice in your head saying, "Yes, Jadobi, I can do all of those things."
Has gates?
Mentally, I'm gonna be like, why are you in my head? Why do you not want to say this out loud? What is this?
I'm just trying to show you some things I can do.
Yes. Now I have to wash my brain. Thank you. All right. Well, good to know.
So,
All right.
are you wanting me to do what you guys do with the boat or something?
Yes, I do. But before you do that, Sticks, I'm gonna speak out to the boat. Everyone, all crewmen and crewwomen, we need to go to the Verdant Plateau, a place that we've never been before that was actually created from the werewolves and the vampires. Do you want to join us? Or do you wish to go to Tydean and give them air support? What do you wish to do?
The people kind of look around for a minute and no one really speaks up or says anything. Jadobi, we're here. Whatever you want us to do, we'll do it. If you want us to go to Tydean and kick some shit, we'll go to Tydean and kick some shit. If you want to go to Verdant Plateau, what? I don't even know what that is. Cerise, your hair looks lovely.
Thanks. I dyed it pink.
You're trying to look like me, yes?
All right, so this is what we're going to do.
You are my
This
inspiration.
Sticks is going to... Cerise is going to take this ship to the Verdant Plateau. Once we're in Verdant Plateau, Sticks is going to teleport you all back to Tydean because they will need your help more than we. And that's the plan. After that, we might be needing your help in another darker dimension.
Fantastic.
That's roughly the plan.
I can do plane shift twice per day. Would you like me to get us to the Verdant Plateau?
You've never been. I'm scared to have you try.
You never asked. I've been to the Verdant Plateau before.
Really?
Insight check.
Because he's often full of shit, so I'm just, need to check.
That's a 22 from me.
38.
38. He's telling the truth.
What?
I was born in the kingdom of the Mighty Gnomes, just west of the Sun Watcher's Peak.
Then you're our man, because you said words that I have no clue what they mean. But, but you're our
I
man.
know what they mean, right?
Yes, well, technically you all do, whether or not you remember or not. But when we had the lore thing, the Sun Watcher's Peak is the dark mountain range that goes to Victor's. That's where the rift is.
Yeah.
So he's part of a colony of people that are west of that. Well, that's where he was born, 60-something years ago.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. Let's get it going.
I guess that's good because Cerise can hold on to her cube.
I don't want to go though.
It's fine. I'm pretty sure I remember. It has been 90 years, but I'm pretty sure that I can get us there.
Six, are you gonna really let her outdo you like this?
Man, there's some. All right, whatever. Everybody, hold on.
No, you don't need to do it, Styx. I've got it.
I just don't want to go back to the Verdant Plateau at all. But here we are. So,
It's
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
hold on.
Tallulah, sit down.
I'm just excited. I just want to get it over
So,
with.
Styx takes a little piece of some sort of like filament or some sort of item in his hand, and he kind of waves his hand, and you watch as this blue, purplish, arcane energy. It's like he's writing in the air, and you watch the Rosaria crystals on the ship start to glow. You vamp out of the Earth Ward on the Verdant Plateau, now back on the material plane. The clock is on. You are floating above a city. You're going to make perception checks if you'd like.
Yep.
Yes, please. Hey, that's actually not bad.
Natural one. I don't see shit.
Same here. I thought natural one, buddy.
24.
21.
36.
24?
Oh my.
36?
29.
I have a plus 19 now, guys.
Okay. So when you all look over the side, and Styx doesn't
My
move,
eyes.
he's sitting in the center of the deck. As you look over, the entire city is decimated. You see dozens and dozens of undead creatures kind of walking around, and the city is no longer functioning or living.
Oh no.
Were you still trying to go to the spot, Cerise, that you remember? Okay.
Yeah.
So it would take you an hour, give or take, to get there. Maybe a half hour. We'll call it a half hour. It'll take you a half hour to get to that location.
What city is below us?
The city of the Mighty Gnomes.
Got it. Thank you.
So you kind of fly around. So now, as you're going towards the location, to the left you see a very, you see kind of the regular expanse. What was everyone's perception check again, by the way?
29.
Natural one.
21,
Yeah.
29, 21, Saiyan?
20, 26.
Go on for saying.
Tallulah,
36.
Danahi.
1.
Okay, so everybody but Jadobi and Danahi, as you kind of look out, where the Verdant Plateau is currently, geologically, is not in the same place that you might have thought it was. The weather on this island is not, it's temperate, there are clouds, it is raining currently, but you do have enough visibility, and as you look towards the south side of this island, kind of at the back side of the ship, as you're kind of rounding this mountain range, you see 4 large electrical beacons way off in the distance flying out into the sky. So still 10,000 miles away. Curvature of the planet, blah, 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 but these things go way out into the atmosphere. You do see the 4 active beacons that Victor has activated, which puts you intelligence check, history check, or survival check for anybody who wants to know where you are in the world right now.
29 history.
26 survival.
Okay.
31 history.
Okay. You are currently north of Ceros. Roughly where Granasso's floating thing was, you're more north of that. The temperature here is not icy and not frozen because it's kind of a magical island, but when you all thought about where the Verdant Plateau was before, it was far, far east. So the time difference is not as dramatic here. So maybe it's an hour, maybe 2 hours ahead of Tydean. So I remember Jadobi asking about fighting Victor in daytime. So it's technically you have still the window of daytime, but it's not quite as fast in theory. So as you fly around this mountain, the Sunwatcher's Peak, it is a black, almost obsidian mountain with all these different just nasty looking sharp edges and cliff edges and everything. It just looks demonic in its presence. As you cross over the river that goes into this mountain range, you do see a very large opening. You see stonework and cliff edges and everything leading to like the heart of this giant mountain range, and you do see the rift. It is huge. You see the rift. It's maybe 10, 20 miles east of where you are, but you see the rift plain as day. Very large, cut into this mountain. You fly a little bit more east and to the north. The ship comes down into this clearing that's kind of right there on the riverbank where you all had, where Cerise has been before, where you feel like it's a really good, there's several rock formations and lots of trees and lots of places to spring your trap. The ship lands down, you disembark, say your goodbyes, and the ship vamps to Tydean.
All right.
So,
Here we are.
you have the trapping plan, but I remembered on the way we should also talk to Warwick again.
We will do so. DM,
It would
you
al-
may have said this.
Sure.
But you know what? It doesn't even matter. Never mind.
Ask
never
away,
mind.
ask away. I want you guys to be prepared and sure, so ask away.
No, for this particular question, it doesn't really matter. But thank you. Cerise, you were saying about Warwick. You want to try him again?
Yeah, if we can, I don't know if he's going to be there, but we need him afterwards to get through the rift. So we
Yes,
would
because he is the
ideally
king.
have
He's the key.
Mm-hmm. It would also be, I don't know if this is possible, but if we can ask Athora she went to go fight Granasso and Victor, and it would be nice to know what happened. I mean, clearly Victor had enough magic, despite whatever happened there, to move the sun and the moon, so...
You're right.
know.
Let's do that then. All right, so I'm going to be close to everyone, and especially Sand, because he gives me certain things if anything goes south. And I'm going to start to twist the ring on my finger and really focus on Warwick.
Okay. Okay.
What happens?
You focus on work. He's not going to do anything until you talk to him.
Cerise, would you like to try to speak with him?
Okay. Warwick Lightbringer. Are you there?
I have not heard that name in many centuries.
I'm Cerise of the Orchute, and we need your help to defeat Victor. I know you can't face him directly, but we want to end your curse and his curse on my land. If there's anything you can do, please help us.
I do not know what I can do. If Victor is removed from this material plane, that will break my curse. Our curse.
Alright.
Okay. Well, can you... So, I want to apologize about before.
Oh, you're with Jacoby, I see.
Yes, it's me.
He has the...
I'm sorry about the last message that I had to give to you once we last spoke.
Yes,
How
I
did-
think a heads up that a big fucking black dragon was coming to the city might have been good.
What happened?
Well, lots of Victor's things died. He brought them back to life. Him and Gronasso were doing something. And then a giant ancient gold dragon started to fuck up Gronasso. And that's when we left.
I see. And you leaving being the werewolves leaving?
No, his army left. We are a mere few hours from the land of Tydean, currently.
Right. Is it possible for you to resist fighting?
No. We have to do his last command, irregardless of our will.
What is his last command?
Right now, it was march to Tydean.
I know you cannot attack him, and I know you have to obey his orders to the best of your capabilities, but is there any way that you can attack his undead army? There are certain loopholes, so I just
If
ask.
Victor is not in our presence, we have a little bit of leeway, yes.
We're planning to remedy that, actually.
Well, if that is true, we will
All right.
attempt to revolt.
Well, Warwick, king of the Verdant Plateau, and holder of the armor of the Ascendants,
What?
we have your back as much as we can, and we have your armor whenever you're ready for it.
How the fuck did you find my armor?
It was
I
in the
guess-
Fae. Isn't
I
that
guess
weird?
it was
Even the
fate.
He just a long like pause with like a kind of a deep breath.
Perhaps there is a chance for that
Your
light.
curse ends tonight.
That's the spirit.
We're gonna free your people and my people. Free us all.
And we're gonna
Fucking
kill that
everyone.
bastard. What did he say? He's gonna what? What did he say?
He said he's gonna kill everything.
Oh, ooh, oh. Don't know about that one.
Got dark quickly.
Okay, so just for clarification, Warwick, when you say you're gonna kill everything, you mean like
Everything
all the
that
bad
is dead.
things? Awesome! I'm behind you again. We're on it.
Stay focused, Chidobi.
Yeah.
A little redundant, but gets the point across.
I have to go.
All right.
Thank you so
Stay as
much.
safe as you possibly can, and you'll know when we pull Victor away. Good luck.
You as well.
I will try to do my best to tell our forces to spare the werewolves as much as I can. That's what I can give.
Okay.
All right. And I end it there.
Are you calling like Dorius or something to warn them or prep them?
I'm
Send them
gonna.
back to Tydean, right? Can we have them?
They were the ones who told us when this thing was going down.
No, what you just said. Just a meta.
Yeah, I will.
Yes.
I will. But RP wise, I was gonna have like a little bit moment with Cerise, and then we were gonna like warm up to the ring again.
All right, go.
Cerise, that went pretty well actually.
I think it did.
I guess next would be the people of Tydean to give them a heads up. I mean, they already know that they're coming, but I should probably say that they're mere hours away. Yeah.
Well, and we should ask them to spare the werewolves as much as possible. That message
Exactly.
needs to get out as quickly.
Exactly.
So, do we call Dorius or King Max?
I don't want to talk to King Matt. You know, Tallulah. No, not you.
What?
Denahi.
Do you want to talk to King Max?
Denahi,
Probably wants to talk to
we need
me.
you to talk to your boyfriend to let him know to try to spare the werewolves. You ready?
I suppose.
All right. I start twisting the ring again, and I start thinking really hard on King Max.
Okay.
What's his name? Warwick?
Warwick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Warwick.
Warwick. Okay. Max, Can you hear me? Hello?
No response.
No response.
Oh! We wait. We continue to wait.
This does not mean he is not with us, correct?
Jadobi, what does this mean?
It's an
We don't know.
interplanar sending ring. There's no response.
We got to my family through that ring.
This is not a good sign.
Denahi,
Not at all.
Denahi, take out a paperboard, quick.
And they do.
Write a message to Max. Make it really short.
I think we need to hurry up. We need to hurry up. This is exactly
We
what
need
I
to
was
get
trying to
moving,
avoid.
yes.
We need to start. We need to set these traps.
You are in the material plane, just as a reminder.
Yes.
Time is
Time.
burning. Let's go.
Time is a ticking.
Jadobi is going to wait for her to send that letter and see if it flies.
I release it. Does it go anywhere?
What were the guidelines for it again? If the creature was...
In the same plane.
In the
that it-
same plane, wherever it is, it's going to fly towards it.
If they're alive, or if they're...
If they're dead, it doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, so it does leave.
Maybe he's just in an anti-magic field or something.
Which it's not
Get
good.
moving.
Which would mean something has happened.
Well, this is better than him being flat out dead. All right, third try with the ring. I'm going to start to twist it, and I'm going to think really hard on my mother.
On your mother?
Oh, wait. Yeah, she's in Tidean. Yeah.
Who else were you thinking of?
What? No, for a second I thought that she went to a different plane for safety too, but I just remember that she stayed there. That's what I'm saying. So, mother, can you hear me?
If she's not
Silence,
answering,
Tallulah! This silence! Mother, can you hear me?
No response.
I ended. Denahi, may I please borrow a bird?
he's already there.
Hand
He
him
has to
one.
be already there.
I write my
War
mother's name.
started.
Why are we waiting? Enough communications. Let's
I write
go.
my I don't care who's yelling. I write my mother's name. I fold it and I try to send it off.
Okay, flies away.
Understood.
Maybe Victor's doing something to suppress magic. We have to start doing things. I cast, Are we going back, Jadobi? Are we going to go back?
Yeah.
Do you have... So, how many times can you use the ring? I can't remember.
3 times a day.
3 times a day. The one to Max and the one to your mom did not count against times. There was dial tone. So there's no one picked up, so you don't get the collect call. So you could still use it
Understood.
2 more times if you'd like.
Understood. I am going to... It's 24 hours. Might as well. I'm going to start muttering in Druidic and just like kind of going around. I'm going to start just putting spells on the land. So I'm casting Druid Grove on the land. It's a 60-foot, like a 30-foot diameter, 60-foot cube.
Yep.
And 4 of the trees are going to come to life. They're going to be awakened trees. And I'm going to make the land itself, for all of our enemies, it's going to just be jagged rocks on the land. They're going to be camouflaged.
Difficult
terrain. Yeah, jagged spikes in the rocks. Also, there's going to be, above that, I'm going to put a fog across the entire land that only my allies can see through. And it's basically gives anyone a disadvantage to hit us if they're trying to hit us within the cloud because it's hard for them to see us.
What's the cloud specifically?
It's basically a fog cloud.
Fog cloud. So anything who has true sight or
Correct.
devil sight, stuff like that,
Correct.
you can see through it. But other things can't. Got it. Okay.
I am going
and
to.
the map is up, so you can tell me where you want to go to.
Okay, give me a second on that because I have to do that on the other screen.
Sure.
Also, I am going to touch Denahi and give her the blessing because she's staying here. I'm going to give her the blessing of air. I'm casting freedom of movement on her.
Okay.
And
And what does that do?
It basically makes it so she cannot be restrained in any way. She can't be paralyzed. She can't be stunned. Um,
Okay.
yes.
Paralyzed, restrained, stunned. Got it.
Yeah. There's other things, but I'll go over it like once we get into it because it's vast right now. Also, while I'm doing this, Teresa, you want to do anything to people?
Yeah, so meanwhile, I cast Mind Blank on Denahi and Saiyan, so only Jadobi and I don't have it yet.
Okay.
So light.
Let's see what else we got. Here we go. Also, I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement on Cerise.
Oh,
Oh,
you should cast that when I get
actually
back.
not yet. Yeah, because you're going back with me, so I'm going to hold that for you.
Yeah.
So not yet. Let's see what else we got. Everything else is fine. Also, I'm going to take out my golden chalice because I told everyone to not eat breakfast today for this. I'm going to summon a hero's feast.
Okay.
And we will eat.
Okay.
Boy, I'll still eat it. What you talking about?
Got it.
Okay.
How long have we been here?
Probably an hour.
All right, and we need another hour of eating. Yep.
All right. After that, I am going to bid everyone adieu, and me and Cerise are going to bounce.
You doing anything else before you leave? You calling anybody else? You doing anything else?
I can do that in any plan that we go to. I'm going to leave here because time is of the essence.
Got it.
Before you two
Could
go.
we do an eat and call? I kind of want to try calling a Thora and maybe saying we can talk to him.
You can eat
Let's
while
do
you're
it.
calling? Sure, why not?
I do it. I sit there. I think hard, and I twist my ring, and we will call a Thora for her.
In between bites, the other person can talk. I got it. All right. Athora.
Athora, can you hear us?
You hear growls. You hear contact of flesh and stone. You hear roars. You hear the burning of fire. She is in the middle of something. Still.
She seems otherwise engaged right now.
Someone speak to her.
Yeah.
This will not be a waste of a ring.
She's busy.
She's fighting. She is fighting right now.
I think we have our answer. She's still fighting Granasso, so that's what's happening with that battle.
No, we are out of time. If you're going to rest, you need to do it now so that we can get moving.
Before you go. I'll fight my hardest for all of you. This is why I'm here, and this is why I'm doing this. If I die, it's for all of you. No one else.
No one will die today.
That's right. We'll protect each other. And
So,
I'm here for you.
are you doing any more call before I say anything?
No, I'm going to bounce after
Okay.
we eat.
So, the question to you is, you are roughly 2 hours before night hits Tydean. Intelligence in me says you're going to wait to the last possible minute because you want Victor to be near the fight. Is that correct? So you're going to wait
Correct.
till like 15 minutes before, oh shit, go back, long rest, come back 5 minutes later, which means you only have 10 minutes left.
Correct.
So anything that you're going to cast that takes an hour, you're going to wait till the last possible minute to do that.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Okay, so-
for us.
Playing. Earth
So, after all that, once we're down to the wire and we have 15 minutes left, me and Cerise will leave.
Okay.
All right.
Be swift, Jadobi.
You doing anything before you go to sleep?
I'm going to ring Unos.
Unos? Okay.
Yeah. Unos, can you hear me?
Yes.
The time is coming swiftly. We'll be facing Granasso and Victor and their army very, very soon. I just want to ring you so you could be prepared.
Prepared for what?
You said that you would help us fight Granasso and Victor. You gave us your word.
Yes. Granasso is currently engaged.
He is.
I
Do I feel like he's done talking? There's a long
No,
pause.
no, he's processing.
Okay.
I want to fight Granasso. What will you ask of me?
I ask of you to be ready, and I will call you once the time is upon us.
I will do my best.
Okay. Also, since Victor is an extension of Granasso, the multi-chromatic dragon that you hate so much, would you help us defeat him as well?
Technically, Victor and Granasso are an extension of Riha. But perhaps, if I am able, I will attempt to assist you in your time of need.
Thank you so much. Stand ready, my friend. And I will drop that call, and I will...
And then Cerise is like, "Who was that?" I was...
Unos is a friend that we made back in the Air Ward. He is a druid, and he is also the most ancient of all green dragons.
He's an elder.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Oh, what he said. One last thing before we bed down. I need you to help me with something, Cerise.
Sure, what?
One thing. I'm gonna take out one of the scrolls that my father gave to me, which is the counter spell. I need you to fire something at me, magic-wise, not an arrow.
What? Why?
We need to do this. Come on, hit me,
She tries to cast confusion on you.
I counter spell her with the scroll.
Oh god, we were supposed to look this up and I forget. Roll. It was
It's basically the same as any counter. The rule for the scroll that we decided is basically
yeah, it was something like that.
counter
So
spell.
what level is that?
It's a 4th level spell.
Okay.
So the DC is
14.
So yep. Let's go for it. Okay, so that's going to be 14 on the dot, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. 8 plus, yeah,
Okay, what's your wisdom modifier?
plus 6.
Okay. So you counterspell it.
Alright.
Yes.
Which means you now have the ability to have counterspell as a druid spell.
Yes.
Ooh.
It worked. It worked. And like when I do this, like the scroll that I use completely evaporates, and like the words kind of like flow into my arms as like light words. I'm just like, it worked. Thanks, Dad.
Congratulations.
And thank you. And also, that's it. That's all I needed.
Okay.
I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm exhausted.
Alright.
Do you want to cast anything on me before we sleep, or is that for tomorrow?
That's for tomorrow, because I have to get those spell slots back.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to cast my 9th level spell on myself. I'm going to cast Foresight on me.
Okay.
On myself.
That will
And now
last for an hour, right?
Foresight is 8 hours.
Okay.
Good
So
night.
8 hours is a long rest.
I thought we were doing a 6-hour long rest. You said that last game that your long rests are 6 hours. You said that last game.
No,
You
but-
said in my game,
No,
long rest
you're
is
right.
6 hours.
But then when you go to the material plane, time is accelerated from when you cast it in the Earth Ward.
Well, no, it would just stick to me. Like the time frame would stick to me. Whatever
I
time
understand,
I'm
but then
in.
2 more hours in the Earth Ward is a lot. You're right. No, it's fine. Go ahead, fuck it. Go to sleep. Go ahead and get your
Cast it. Good night.
long rest. Get your spell slots back. You wake up in the morning. Are you doing anything before you go back, or are you going back?
I'm gonna buy 3 potions of speed, and I'm out.
Investigation check.
Oh. All right. So 9, 10, 11, 12 total.
12 total. You find some. There's 1,200 for the 3.
Take it. I just throw it. No. I was gonna be. I throw it at your face. No, just take it.
Why did you do that? I don't know. I was just trying to give you a potion. All right. So you
I
get the
didn't do
potions. Who's plane shifting? Who's using the spell slot?
I'll
You can use
my
your cube.
I'm using my
Cube.
cube.
Got it. One push on the cube. Boop. You get to the verdant
Well,
plateau.
one more thing before we bounce. I'm just gonna do a quick ring to let I'm gonna let Satina know like today is the day. Be prepared. Be ready. And I'm going to ring Facina, and I'm going to ring.
You still haven't warned Tydean about the werewolves, just as a.
I can't. I'll try. You know what? I'll try again.
You should send a message with the ship, right? They haven't left yet, or have they? Did they?
Let's try it. I'll try again in this
Well, I'm
ward.
trying to think who
to.
else is there, because your baby mama is in whatever. Leroy could be there. Dorius could be there. You could try the ship.
Has Stick? Yeah. So did Styx and Trixie? Are they already back in Tydean?
You know,
You don't know.
I don't know,
but they
but
plane it out, right?
I think actually, because I'm just now getting like the DM's like hint. I think Dorius is actually the best person to call because he's somewhat the general in charge there.
That wasn't
And he
really
might be on the
but yes.
he might be on the front lines when everyone else is in safety somewhere. I'm gonna ring Dorius.
Okay. So you bring Dorius.
Dorius, can you hear me?
Shinobi, what is it?
Hey, great to talk to you, buddy. Just to let you know, we're kind of semi-friends with the werewolves, and if you possibly can, I know how this sounds. If you possibly can, try not to kill them on the battlefront, because I think we can turn the werewolves against Victor. We're gonna pull Victor away, and then the werewolves might have a chance to fight with you instead of against you. So please, if you can, try not to kill them.
Don't kill the werewolves. Werewolves
Try
are
not
going to
to.
fight Victor, but you're
Yes.
pulling Victor away?
Yes.
Okay.
Do your best. I know things might be really difficult. If you have to slay someone, you have to slay someone in war. But if you can, try to keep them alive.
Okay.
Also, if you happen to see a golden dragon or a green dragon, they're good dragons, so don't kill them. Don't attack them.
What?
Yeah. Surprise! It's wartime, baby.
Inside check. Fuck. Natural one. Alright. Okay.
By the way, do you have any idea why we wouldn't be able to contact King Max or
Max is almost dead at the moment.
what?
He's
What?
unconscious. We don't know why.
What about Chidobi's mother? Same.
She's in the area where all the survivors are at. There's no magic can get in there.
All right. Thanks for the answer.
So
We
I'm
bid you
in,
adieu, good luck.
okay. Hey guys, you're not gonna believe this. And then he walks away.
Shoot! All right, I'm all set to go back. How are you feeling, Cerise?
I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm ready for that cubic button.
All right. So boom, you show up back up at the verdant plateau where the trap is going to be sprung. You all see Jadobi and Cerise come back about 5 minutes later. That's where we're going to take our break, y'all.
Break
We'll be
time.
back in
Break.
where's that? About 10 minutes. I'm probably going to launch a giveaway here in a second too, so we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Yay!
Bye.
we're back. Players are in place. If you all could remove your cursors from the battle area. Here we are. Final moments, final preparations. Anything you want to do before you try to do the "Hey dickhead, come fight over here" thing?
Yes, I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement on myself. I'm also going to cast it on Cerise. And I'm going to cast... You have Mind Blank? You don't want it? That's fine.
What? I'm casting it on myself.
Oh, gotcha. And I am casting Long Strider and Freedom of Movement on myself. And Jump.
Okay.
And I'm fashioning the Warden's Staff into a longbow.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything?
And as he's finished... Oh,
No, go ahead.
for it. As he's finishing up doing that, Saiyan, still kind of concerned from Denahi's very morose words earlier, will just stand next to her, take her hand gently for a second. No harm will come to anyone here as long as I have anything to say about it. And as he says this, you feel this sudden just warmth and inspiration, like you feel like nothing can harm you, and you have a protection from evil cast upon you.
Take a deep breath, and I look at him again too, and I say, "A death protecting my friends is a death I'm willing to accept. I'll rest beside my brother." And then I'm also gonna reach into my pocket, grab a little small sack of diamond dust,
And pull something out?
I'm gonna crush it with my hands, and it's gonna seep into my wrist and under the into the pores of my skin. I'm gonna cast what's that called? The armor thing. What was that called? Thank you. So almost like magma kind of forms around and then hardens and even covers my entire face except for my eyes. And then same thing's gonna happen except wings. They're gonna formulate into my dragonfly wings. I'm gonna have them out as well.
Okay.
I cast haste using my ring on myself.
Okay. Jadobi, what does Hero's Feast give everybody?
Yeah.
Everyone has advantage on wisdom saving throws. They cannot be poisoned. They cannot be frightened.
Hit points?
And that's about...
Hit points?
Yeah, I roll hit points. Right. D10?
On top of Saiyan's hit points?
I don't remember if they stack or
That's
not,
correct.
but it's fine. I feel like
So
they
that
don't
means
stack.
what now?
He's gonna tell you in
Saiyan
a
gave us
second.
21.
And what'd you give them 21 for? Remind me?
That was from my inspiring leadership speech.
Roll a d20 for me, for fun. What's your roll,
Oop.
Jadobi?
15 HP.
Okay, so everybody gets 36 extra hit points.
Ooh.
What's your
Okay.
thing?
Just a straight D20?
Yeah.
19.
19. Okay, that's enough. Aika gets your bonus hit points too.
Nice. Nice! We're gonna kick his ass!
Okay.
Call that bitch up!
All right, here we go. I
Yes.
will begin
Just kick
this.
undead ass.
Right. Cerise, you said you were going to cast it on me once I'm done with the scry?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. I begin to scry. I take out the Gem of Seeing, and I will focus on Victor.
Okay. Saying you get a d6 inspo, by the way.
Hey, thank
Focusing
you.
on Victor.
Well, hello there, old friend. How are you doing?
Are you ready to play, young Jadobi?
I don't know. You know, I've done my stretches today. Are you?
Where are you?
Where am I indeed? Quite curious, isn't it? I must be somewhere close to home. How are your travels? What are your plans for the day?
Where are you, Jadobi?
I asked you a question. What are your plans for the day, friend?
I'm going to go in this gate and kill everyone that you love.
Oh,
That's what I am
is
about
that what
to
you're
do.
going to do?
And I'm going to free my queen, Jadobi.
Oh, the queen that was going to backstab you, the queen that was going to turn her favoritism off of you into your sister.
Your foolish tricks will not work on me, Jadobi.
Tricks? Oh no, they're not tricks, my friend. Your sister hated you. Your sister hated being under your shadow. And it sounds like your queen took a liking to her over you. It sounds like your queen took a liking to the dragon, her dragon child over you. It seems that every decade, every time you come back, you become less important. How funny is that for irony? Here you are trying to make everyone afraid of you and take lives, and not even your own to-be wife likes you. You were a toy to her. A toy
Roll an
that she watches
intimidation
play.
check for me. With advantage, because that's fun.
Alright, so we got 16 plus 1 plus 17 plus 1. 18 total.
18 total.
You know, it was so funny. You would think with all the power that your sister was trying to get through sacrificing my beloved niece, that she would have more strength and know-how to not be killed by Tallulah. It was weird watching your sister scream.
I kind of step into like behind him, like what I would imagine would be like in the frame. I don't really know, but with the sword.
You think hiding on the Verdant Plateau will protect you from me? Don't worry. I'll be there soon.
Will you? How?
And he,
I don't believe you have the power to. He's coming! He's coming, Cerise! He's coming!
He like slaps your shoulder, mind blank. Alright.
Can everyone
Oh,
please
wait.
roll initiative?
Oh
And
yeah!
that's when we'll give away a beard shirt.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Ah, not bad.
Wait, it says the raffle's been canceled. What the?
What was the other one, dude? Alright, this
Not
rain,
great,
this
not
rain
great.
stuff is not working. Alright, give me 1 second. Gotta get some music in this mother.
Yeah.
I'm nervous!
Exclamation
Oh,
point!
shit, I was talking.
Exclamation point raffle to enter in the Torque t-shirt giveaway. Let's get this battle map up. My mouse isn't working. That's fun. Alright. 20 and above.
21.
Anyone beat that?
1 second. 1 second. 17, 18, 19 for Ica, and then the last one for the boys. I did not get above 20, no.
So Torque, 15 to 20.
I,
Oh,
15, 20.
16.
Jadobi got,
What's
Sorry.
that? What's that saying?
17.
17. Jadobi?
and Jadobi got 14.
That's not
Ica
that's
got
not
9.
It's not 15 to 20. So Ica got 19.
Apologies. Yes, Ica got 19, and the Rock Boys got 16.
Okay. Rock, Boys, and Saiyan.
17.
And Jadobi, you got 14. Denahi, what'd you get?
16.
Oh,
Tallulah also got 14.
Damn it. So Rock Boys before or after Denahi?
She can go first.
Rock, Boys, Tallulah or Saiyan, who's first?
Jadobi can go first. It's Jadobi had 14. Tallulah had 14.
What's saying now?
17.
Wow, I'm just like fucking this all up.
New sheet of paper!
No way. Alright, so Saiyan, then Denahi, then Rock Boys,
The new hit band.
then Jadobi,
Beep beep.
then Tallulah. Anybody else?
Cerise.
I have a 9.
A 9? Okay. Did I miss anybody? We got everybody? All the things? All the moving parts?
All the people.
Jesus.
Yup.
The second
Jesus.
second Victor summons anything, this is just going to take 17 hours. Alright.
Yes.
So, you all get into your positions. Anything you want to do before we actually start the combat round? Ready?
Yes, I'm gonna fly over here.
I'm gonna light up my axe.
The lightning?
I'm gonna fly up as well, about 25 feet.
And Torque, are you raging before we start this?
Sure, I'll just pop it all, baby.
Denahi, you staying on the ground or are you flying?
Staying on the ground for now.
Okay. Everybody else good where you are?
I'm gonna be.
And I
right
have
here.
to wait on Frenzy anyway, so yeah.
Okay.
Me and Ika right here.
Perception checks, please.
35.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. What was the rest of it? 35?
35.
19 for me.
19 for you.
17.
For me, that would be 27.
Oh, I like this song.
17.
17.
14.
Nobody else over 20 except for Torque and Tallulah?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So, coming off of Torque's left shoulder in this vicinity, you see a whirlwind of shadow up here. And Victor slams on the ground right there. Torque, top of the order.
I move to him and begin attacking.
Okay. Roll for attack. With disadvantage, please.
With disadvantage? Right after I roll a fucking another 20?
Give disadvantage.
Oh my god, I just fucking rolled a 20 again.
Oh,
Dude, how do I...
No,
We didn't
yeah,
use them all
you're
yet.
good.
Dude!
Vampire suck a dick.
So, you crit.
Sorry.
I believe you. Max damage.
I cannot believe I rolled 3 in a row! Oh my god!
That's
So-
some solo shit.
I know.
Alright. Okay,
So-
yes.
It's 2d10. So it's 4d10. And with your lightning, where's your lightning at? It's 2d10. So it's 6d10. 2 of it is with regular slashing, 2 of it's radiant, and 2 of it is lightning. Or 2 of those are lightning.
So it starts
Okay.
out at 60 minimum.
Correct.
Yeah, but it's not, I'm not gonna. I didn't roll that high though. Let's see, 22, 27, 28, 34, 30. Sorry, 41 points.
And you added your rage damage.
Oh,
now?
and then I add my 11, so 61 points.
61 points. So 121 points of damage for your first hit. Because you crit with Great Weapon Master, you also can attack with your bonus action, but you have your second attack first.
Correct. God, to hit him's gonna be pretty high.
Yeah, it is.
So that's a 24 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. Holy shit, snacks. All right, you know what? Let's just use the Vorpal. Let's give that a shot. And it's how many? 6? Oh, 29 plus 11.
40.
40 points. Ugh, I hate the Vorpal dice. Ah!
Okay, third attack.
That hits. And... God, do I
We
use
here at
these
Fable
stupid-
20 don't really support Torque's last message.
Fabled 20.
Fable's 42.
Fable 42? Really? 56 points of damage.
Okay.
Damn.
Does that end your turn?
Damn.
It does indeed end my turn.
Okay. So,
I moved, attacks, and bonus, so yes.
as a reaction,
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That doesn't bode well.
that was naughty.
That was naughty.
Torque, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, here comes the fucking.
The fucking.
Oh my god.
God, I love that movie so
Saving
much.
throw of 17.
17, so you fail, but you get your mage. If you want to take your mage slayer attack.
The
Alright.
map
I
disappeared.
just lost the board.
I will go ahead and do that. I did too, by the way.
So did the stream.
And I hit. For. Woo! 53 points.
53 points.
Oh, sorry, 64. 64. I didn't add the
What
other.
was it to hit?
Oh, sorry, it was 16 plus 8, 19?
19? 19.
It was over what I've hit before.
Oh, so 19 was what you rolled plus whatever. Got it.
Right.
Oh, this is so frustrating.
No, it was 16 plus 19. It's trust me, it hit.
No, that's fine. So what was the total damage?
All I have to roll is like a fucking 6 and I can hit. So, it was 56 points of damage.
56 points of damage. Okay. After you deal that last blow, you watch Torque disappear from this plane.
No.
As Victor casts Banishment as his reaction.
Awesome.
Would you allow me to
I
try
wish
to...
I even had a board anymore to look at.
Would you allow me to try to dispel, to counterspell that right now or no?
Poof! I'm
Well,
gone.
what's the range on
Oh my
counterspell?
60 feet.
That is really close to 60 feet. Do a perception check for me.
Okay. Natural 1, dice jail.
Yeah.
Ah.
Woo!
I would say. Wow, my phone is acting super dumb right now. 1 second, guys. Let's see if that works.
Well, you know, sometimes these things take on the owner, you know.
So yes, you will not be able to do that. Torque vanishes in thin air. Aika, does anybody see the map, by the way? Oh, I did.
It's
Nope.
sideways, but it's there.
I see it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
now I see it. Yeah, it
All right.
came back.
We'll just do a couple little of these
There it
guys.
goes.
There we go.
All right.
Wow,
I
it's so
got-
tiny.
Aika is going to ready an attack if Homeboy comes over here. If Victor comes over here to attack me.
So he's holding his attack if Victor comes close to you.
That's correct, and he's going to stay right there by me, and he's done.
Got it. Saiyan.
Saiyan, imbued with new energy, seeing this disgusting creature appear, draws out his longsword, which normally has a radiant glow about it, but it seems to be glowing just ever so slightly brighter this time around. He is just ready to go right now. He slams it down on the ground and casts Guardian of Faith right around, let's say, like right here.
What's the radius?
The radius on it is 10 feet.
10 feet. What does it do?
It's a large spectral guardian that appears and hovers in this space that I just indicated. Any hostile creature that moves to that within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time must succeed a dex save. And if it fails, it takes 20 radiant damage. On a success, it takes half that much.
Okay, remind me
It
if that
disappears
happens.
after dealing safety. Yep.
That's actually, no, it's 10 foot diameter, not or radius.
Oh, excuse me. My apologies. Yes.
Which one is it?
If it comes within 10 feet,
No,
that'd
no,
be
no.
that would be
No.
radius actually.
So it's a 10 foot radius, which means it's a bigger circle, is what I'm asking.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
so this fire circle is the only thing I have that's that size, is what you just said. Okay,
Sounds good.
cool. Anything else?
And Saiyan is going to shield up to the ready. If Victor comes within attack range, he will attack.
So you're staying there?
Holding action until Victor comes in range.
Okay. Cool. Denahi.
Okay. So again, like with my my scythe, I'm gonna kind of pull it in front of me and ram it right into the ground and cast lightning bolt against him.
Okay.
Nice.
Once I find it.
This is how you start the fight. With a lightning bolt to the face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
It's a
And an
death
axe.
save.
And axes.
So, Jadobi, remind me, because I'm looking at this too, because he casts Foresight on himself. So, you have advantage on any attacks you do. Anyone who attacks you has disadvantage, correct? So
Correct. So it would
even
level out to one roll, I guess.
For you two, yes, but for spell attacks as well, it's disadvantage on the attack. It just says
yes.
disadvantage. So deny that's an attack or a save.
Save.
Okay, I have advantage on saves anyway. So what is it?
Mine. 25.
31.
So you take half damage.
Okay, what's the damage?
Half of that.
What kind of damage? Lightning.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Lightning.
Okay.
Lightning.
Thunder. Lightning. Got it. Got it. Too much going on. I'm stressed out. All right. Anything
It's a
else on
big
your
fight.
Boop. I'm gonna release it from the ground again and start to prepare my other spell. That's it.
turn? Okay. At the end of. Oh my God, there's so much going on. At the end. Yeah.
Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it!
Saiyan, please make a Constitution saving throw. Victor is going to use 2 of his 5 legendary actions to cast.
Is this considered magical?
Yes.
Okay, so that's great. Let's see. So 9, 7, 15, 19.
19. That is a fail.
Yes.
Wait, hang on. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, what's happening?
The mind blank. Remind me what that does again?
Mind Blink makes you immune to all psychic damage, any effect that would sense emotions or read thoughts, divination spells, and the charm condition.
With the music.
Okay, so there's just so much going on. Excuse me, so it was 3 legendary actions. I misread my own notes. So Victor casts maddening secrets on you. You hear
that's
voices in your head. You get confused for a second. Please roll 4d12, and you expend 1/3 level slot.
What?
This isn't considered charmed, is it?
No, this is not a charmed attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making
He
sure.
hasn't prepared shit that's not charmed.
And it's not a psychic
Is it
attack?
3d12?
4d12.
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 Wow.
25.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's a 7? Oh, wow.
So let's think about this. 30.
And I expend what now?
1/3 level spell slot. So Denahi, Cerise, Jadobi, and Aika all take, and that stone dude right next to you, the red one, takes 25 thunder damage. Excuse me, force damage. As the
Force
voice
damage.
is in your head, and it's almost like you kind of like stop it or something like that, and Victor kind of casts the spell through you as like a beacon, and this force wave comes off of you.
What the hell is this?
I'll do Aika's thing.
DM,
Yeah.
do I have a save? Can I save against the 25 force or no?
There is no save against it, unfortunately.
Okay, and what color rock guy did he hit?
The one in red, right next to the flame.
Gotcha, thank you.
Okay. Ends his legendary action. I use 3 of those. So just so everybody's aware, I'm trying to keep track of this, but keep me honest. I have a little chart. I get 2 reactions and 5 legendary actions every round.
Got it.
So
Got it.
I have it written down. 1 reaction, 3 legendary actions.
How does that even? Okay.
So he's used 2,
I used 3 legendary actions and 1 reaction.
but you used 2 reactions because you banished Torque.
That was my 1 reaction.
So what was this?
This is a legendary action, which I get
Got
5
it.
of. Rock guys. There's so much going on.
They're going to hold their ground and ready an attack for anything that comes for them.
Got it.
That's their turn.
Really? That's the.
Not even the blue one that's right next to Victor?
Oh, I don't see the thing. If there's one right next to Victor, he's gonna slam him.
Roll for attack.
Here we go. I get 2 of these. Is he flanking? Do I have advantage?
No.
All right, here we go.
You actually have disadvantage on the attack.
Oh, the first one definitely missed. And for the second, yeah, both missed.
Okay. Pew pew. It's now Victor's turn. I don't know what I want to do. There's so much. I'm so scared. Sorry. Can Denahi and Saiyan make a con save or a charisma save, please?
Still magical?
Yes.
Says, son, you got charisma.
Oh, that was better.
I rolled shit.
Don't forget advantage and +4.
Well, that's better.
It matters.
25.
25.
36.
36.
Jesus Christ, what's happening?
It's too much. It's too much. Too many words to read.
Too many words, man.
Denai, what was your
25.
25? I believe it fails. Give me a second.
Jesus.
Yeah, I believe his DC is 26. So you fail, saying you succeed. A force cage of 20 feet goes around both of you, but forces you out because you succeeded. So Denahi, you are caught in a force cage at the moment. He's going to use his bonus action and Misty Step in the air to be in melee with Tallulah.
Oh, fucking bring it!
And he's going to make an attack on you with his sword. So much going on. Like, I'm literally going to have a heart attack, and then you guys are just going to win because I'm going to die. 19, does 19 hit?
Yay!
It's going according to plan, guys. It's going according to plan.
19 doesn't hit
Woo!
Eat.
because of haste. Ha! 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 Ha!
Okay. The second one is
What is he hitting me with?
with a sword.
Okay.
21
look
to
like?
hit.
20 hits. 21 hits.
Okay. So what's your new DC, just so I'm aware? Also, I feel like I missed something. Hang on. Just tell me what that is, though.
It's 20. My AC is 20 while I'm in
Got it.
haste.
People got potions and stuff, but I was so... I'm scrolling
I got
back.
2 inspiration dice.
Oh, so you guys saw it. So, yeah, so Saiyan got a D6 inspo. Denahi
Yes, I
got
have
a
that.
D10 inspo. Torque got a D10 inspo. Cerise and Saiyan got a superior healing potion.
Copy that.
And
thank you very much.
Denahi got
And
the
none
other
for
one.
Gretchen Wieners. Bye.
Got it. So the second one hits you. You take 35 points of nightmaric damage.
What the
So you
fuck is that?
feel your mind and your eyes almost like they start to fog up, and you kind of shake that off. And this is a different kind of pain that you feel. Yeah, I think I'm done. That ends his turn.
Oh,
30.
sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
35
35. Yes, Jadobi.
of some made up kind of damage.
It's my go.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna see where he is by Tallulah, and ooh, you know what?
Did
First-
Victor move?
Oh, we
Yeah,
didn't move on
he
the
missed
battle.
these steps.
We haven't.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh my god, what's going on? I'm having phone issues at the moment.
So I'm assuming because he missed his steps, he did not go through the circle.
Correct.
Copy.
And I'm ready whenever you are ready, DM.
I'm ready, but my cell
Okay,
phone
cool.
is not, apparently.
All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those potions of speed that I bought. Glug, 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 glug. And it's going to give me this boost. I'm gonna, as the potion casts haste on me. And I am going to look at Victor, and is he holding a weapon, DM?
He's holding a sword at the
sword.
moment.
Excellent. I'm going to concentrate on that sword, and I'm going to cast... oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, that makes a difference, so I won't be doing that. I'm going to shoot an arrow at him. Here we go.
Okay. Disadvantage.
I don't...
Oh, straight attack. Straight attack.
Straight attack, yeah. Here we go. Wish me luck, guys.
Good luck.
That comes to 30 to hit him.
30 hits?
30, you said? Yes, that hits.
Yeah. All right, cool.
You only need like a 25 or 4 or something.
I don't know. I haven't been doing things. Here we
Sorry,
go.
that was meta.
Yeah, you do that a lot. All right, let's see what we got here.
Cry me a river.
So we got
Argentina's.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12 points of magic piercing damage, and then we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10
Don't
points
cry
of
for
frost.
me.
How much is that GW? How much is that GW?
That was 10 points of frost on top of the piercing.
Got it.
As I see the ice erupts around him, do I feel like the ice did anything?
Perception check.
14 total.
14 total. It looks like it did. He's not resistant to it. I guess I can give you that. It looked like it did what it's supposed to do.
Gotcha. And that is it. That is my turn. Bonus action. I can't do anything right now, so I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Tallulah?
So he's right in front of me.
Correct. I apologize. My cell
You're all
phone
right.
died.
Oh, dearest Victor. Oh, it's so sweet to see you again. And I say this as my sword engulfs itself in flame damage. And I take 17 hit damage because of my crazy blood hunter stuff. Drop my think. And I'm going to. I'm actually going to do something that I haven't done before because I never understood it till just now. I'm going to Diabolic Channel, infuse my right enhanced weapon with a spell, and as part of the action I get to make a weapon attack, and if the attack hits, the spell automatically hits.
Yeah, girl, get him!
Fuck him up!
So I'm going to imbue it with Witch Bolt at 3rd level.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll for an attack
Roll for
with
an attack.
the giant spell, or the giant sword of the White. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
That's all right. 10 plus, what do I have? 16. It's 26.
Hits.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. Oh, I get to reroll you. And I get to reroll you. Ha 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 ha. 9, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 29 radiant damage.
29 radiant damage. Okay.
And 2 fire
I
damage.
love so much that you're like adding the map real time for everyone to see.
I do. Thank you very much. It's quick.
Not
and
you,
then on top
actually.
of
I
that-
meant Chris, but yeah.
Oh. Yeah, 2 fire damage, 29 radiant damage, and Witch Bolt is 3d12 of lightning damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
D12s. Oh, spicy! 18.
All right.
18,
All
okay.
right. Hey.
18 lightning damage, and that's since that was not an attack, I don't get my second attack, but I have haste, so then I do get a second attack.
Okay.
For 23.
23 hits.
Oh, those are the words I'd like to hear. I get to reroll you. So 12, 21, 26, 35 points of radiant damage,
Jesus.
Nice.
and 6 fire damage.
Okay. Let me check something
As
real
I
quick.
Slam onto him with
Okay.
his big, giant, beautiful sword.
And with that, you watch Torque reappears right next to this stone guy. He is on concentration.
I see through your little tricks, Victor. You're not going to win this.
End your turn.
I end my. Give me a second. Yeah, because he's right in front of me, so I don't want to move. Yes.
With his last reaction, he switches his weapons. You watch as his sword kind of vanishes and reappears. You see this very long black staff with a purplish glow around the outside. At the center of that staff, perception check.
It's gonna be the rose! Oh, that's an 18 plus 19.
It is a black gem.
Have I seen this gem before? Do I know what it is?
I mean, you could
34.
You could assume that what you just said potentially works. Ends your turn. Ends his reaction. Cerise.
Okay. So many options. It's in the air. He's just flying, right?
I'm so
Yeah,
confused.
he's flying.
Well, let's just get started. Cerise pulls out her bag of toys. Tosses. I guess she'll fly a little closer. If they can't move that far, she'll sort of fly over here.
Okay.
Dump out her bag and animate them as they're falling, and have them go attack Victor. And maybe we can just say there's like a little swarm of them.
Okay.
You don't need to come up with 10 miniatures.
And how many are there?
There are 10 tiny boys.
Let me think about this for real quick. So as you do that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing it. Okay. Can you make a Constitution save for me? I'm going to use his last 2 legendary actions.
So that's like a 10.
Or 10? Oh yeah.
Is it cast? Is it?
How close
I
is
don't- I
Cerise to staying?
If his save, I don't think I'm very close.
Currently probably 20 feet from you.
That would be enough for the advantage, not enough for the +4.
You can do it. Roll again. Con save. Serious. Ooh.
I tried.
Red.
I spent that natural 1, so now.
So, Victor uses 2 of his legendary actions. It's not a spell.
Is he gonna cast this?
It's not a
Okay,
spell.
okay.
He is using 2 of his legendary actions to consume magic. As you concentrate
Ooh.
on these totems, they pop up. They're ready to come towards you. He uses his last legendary action to do this. You lose concentration. They all fall back down as toys.
Oh.
He sucks up magic, y'all. Noted. Jeez.
Damn it! Twice now.
Sorry.
Sucks.
Anything else with your turn?
Yes, I'm giving Bardic Inspiration to Tallulah.
What a magic sucker.
Yes.
Is that a D12?
That is a D12. Yes.
So that does foil what I was going to do anyway, so got it. I used my last of my legendary actions for that. Top of the order, Torque.
Okay, so what do I even see?
You pop back up. There's a stone golem thing next to you. You see Victor. He's probably 60 feet from you right now, flying in the air in front of Tallulah.
And there's a giant glowing spectral guardian right here as well.
And that thing.
Okay.
Can you walk through that?
He can walk through it.
Okay.
It only affects unfriendlies.
Got it.
So I'm going to run 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I want to know... Actually, wait. Is it 30 or 40 even?
I think your speed is... Your
40.
bleh.
I'm going to run 40 feet. And then I want to know if I can hit him, which I can throw it at least 30 feet.
If you walk 40 feet within math and geometry angles, yes, you can throw with a disadvantage. You can try to hit him with your axe.
The fruple of the duple? With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Foresight,
Right.
foresight is
You know what?
nasty.
I'll give it a shot.
And I actually did it before you did, Jadobi, which is funny that this is all. Yeah. Anyway.
That would make it a 30 to 30 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, cool. I thought so, but I guess we were just calling out every number, so I just wanted to make sure. So that is... Wow, 38 plus... Oh, no, wait, sorry. There's the additional 2 more, right? 38. Oh my god, I rolled another 12 and a 6. Shit. 38, 48, 56, 61?
Okay.
62 points of damage?
Got it.
Sorry. Wow, my math sucks.
Okay, that's your first attack.
That is indeed my first attack, but I threw the axe.
And it comes back.
And I can't get really any closer to him. That is all I can do, so I will throw it again.
Okay. Cerise, Jadobi, I'll let Saiyan do it, and Tallulah make a perception check.
All right.
That is a
13.
28 to hit.
Hits.
19.
21.
Can't hear you, Jadobi.
So you rolled 3?
Saiyan,
You know what? I'll
I
roll
rolled
the
a 2.
damage on board pool.
13.
13, you don't see
14 here.
14, you don't see it either. Cerise and Tallulah, you notice at the top of the round, you watch that black gem kind of pulsate for a second, and you watch as all the wounds, not most of the wounds and gashes on Victor's body heal up.
eat shit.
Great.
So-
Well, an additional 50 points of damage.
Can Tallulah sort of like think that this also has to do with like her ability to do that? So he has to get like her knowledge would be like, oh, he has to get hit with a specific
Intelligence check.
height.
It's not hurting him. What is happening?
No, you're definitely
19.
hurting him. 19? No, it's something very specific. You watch, because you're right in front of you. You watch a gem,
Yeah.
and as it, you watch his body start to heal, and Torque is whacking him with his
Yeah.
axe.
Did it look
Right.
like he cast that or? Okay. Thank you.
It just happens at the top of the round. I just forgot to say it before Torque started doing his thing.
Heard.
Okay. So
So you,
you got the last attack, correct?
yeah. So you did 2 throws, caused a shit ton of damage, new damage. He healed before you hit him, so then what you hit him is there. Anything else?
Okay.
Movement? Any bonus action?
I can't move any closer. I've moved all I can do. That's all I can do. Oh, I will frenzy.
Okay. Frenzy. Aika.
Aika can't reach him, yeah?
No, I wouldn't say you can.
He's gonna stay where he is and ready an attack if anything comes close. He's done.
Can I just ask? But sorry to jump in line there, but how many feet away is he from me?
He is about 20 feet away from you.
Thank you.
He is going to use a legendary action. Let me write it down.
Is it a spell?
No.
Okay.
To move without provoking an attack of opportunity, and fly over Cerise and make a melee attack. I lied. A bite attack. He's going to use 2 more legendary actions on Jadobi. So that's 3.
A straight roll. No advantage because we both can see into the future.
You're like, oh fuck. He's like, oh fuck, and then bite. Got it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
No.
no!
Oh my
Did
God.
you just? Did
He
you
rolled a
just?
20. That's his
What
A
I
I rolled a
natural
20.
one. That's a one.
Well, okay. The second he came for me, I was gonna claw him.
Yeah, you can do that real quick while I figure this out. That's bad for a bite. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Guess who else? I had a natural 1 and turned into a vampire. So
How am I hearing your audio? That's so weird.
All right, that's gonna be a 27 to hit for Ica.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go again.
Ooh, double 9s. Does Ica have advantage on these hits by any chance? Well, no, he's
No.
foresight.
Foresight.
Yeah. All right, so that's gonna come to. He has a +7.
Can I try and cutting words, Victor?
Please. Well,
What does cutting words do?
Cutting words imposes
Makes him feel bad.
It does. Let me read the description.
He'll be so angry that he had nothing better to retort with.
As a reaction, when a creature, that's not immune to being charmed. He's probably
Oh,
immune
he's
to
super
being
immune to being charmed.
Yeah, never mind.
I'm sorry. Did you say he jumped so then he was not? He couldn't get an opportunity
He
attack.
used a legendary action to move, which
Okay.
allows. I can read it to you if you'd like. What was the damage, Jadobi? We're getting way out of turn here. He moves his complete speed without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Thank you.
so for his physical attack, it was 18, 19, 20. 25 from the physical claw, and then from the radiant, he rolled a 2 on the d10, so that turns to 4 for Victor because he's undead.
Okay. Please make a strength saving throw.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Am I in 30 feet of Sayun?
Yes.
Cool. Oh, not bad. That is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Strength save. That's gonna be a 19 total.
19 is a fail.
I figured.
You take 72 points of nightmaric damage as this pain sears through your veins. You actually watch your veins start to almost turn black, and then it subsides for a second. As he bites into you, I believe you can't be incapacitated, correct? Because of something you all just did? Isn't that
You
a
just start seeing colors, man.
No, I can't be.
Okay, but you are grappled, and he flies up, but because Ico used his reaction already,
I can't be grappled because I have freedom of movement.
it says you can't be
Mhm.
grappled.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yes.
I am immune to grappling.
Cannot be contained.
Cannot be
So
contained.
you are technically not grappled, but he picks your ass up, and he flies you 25 feet in the air.
I do not consent!
He still picks you up because you failed your save.
Now, that damage that he did, was it like, I know you said like Nightling or something, but was it like necrotic?
No,
Nightmare?
it's a complete school of magic that I have created that you all probably have no
Gotcha.
idea about.
So I can't absorb it. Gotcha.
Correct. It's something. It's something uncanny. Like I have a series of things that maybe you guys will figure out at some point. But
Okay.
yes, that is his stuff. I believe we left off at saying. A lot.
Did Rock? Wait, am I before Rock Boys? I am before Rock Boys, aren't
You're
I?
before Denahi and Rock Boys. That was after
That's right.
Ica's held action. He did legendary actions.
Got it. Sweet. So first thing Sayan's gonna do, he is going to attempt to dispel magic on this force cage around Denahi.
Intelligence check.
Intelligence check would be a 8.
8. You can try.
Okay. Well, that's slightly better. 19.
19 does nothing. No effect.
Sweet. Okay. Ugh, blast this stupid magic. He, with that failing, he transitions over into the, circle that the Spectral Guardian's in. He's gonna go ahead and just hang out, like, roughly right around the center there, let's say.
Okay.
And he's gonna face towards Victor and use his bonus action to compel him into a duel. Come here and fight me, you monster.
What kind of spell is that?
That was compel duel.
That's a spell?
Yes.
So,
He needs to make a wisdom. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
got it.
I've never heard of that. What is it?
Well, that's why I was asking.
DC 18.
Is that a charm spell?
I am fascinated.
It's not a
by
charm.
your spell.
I don't believe. You attempt to compel a creature into a duel.
Okay. So he
And they cry like a little kitty.
is going to. Yeah, fuck it, he'll do it. He will bonus action Misty Step, letting go of Dojobi. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh fuck.
Dojobi?
Jadobi.
Good Joby.
Dojobi.
Dojobi. What up, Dojobi? Weird.
Let's do plus. Where's my
I like Dojobi. That's good.
23 total dexterity.
23 total. You don't sprain your ankle, but you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
So I'm like holding my neck and holding my ankle.
So that was one reaction, and he's going to do whatever the damage is real quick.
So he has moved within 10 feet of the Guardian.
Correct.
Yes. So that would be he has to do a dexterity saving throw.
23.
23 succeeds, so he takes 10 points of radiant damage.
Oh,
Got it. He kind of smiles at you. Can you please make a strength saving throw?
A strength saving throw.
He's going to use his last 2 legendary actions to bite your ass.
oh my god.
So it's not
he's
magical, it's actually
Nomming
physical.
everyone.
Nom,
Nom, nom, nom.
I could bite him.
Do it.
Strength
Nom nom nom
would
nom
be...
nom nom.
Let's see, that'd be...
I don't know what the damage does,
27.
27. Okay. And I imagine a 23 hits, by the way.
23 definitely hits.
Okay. I'm really shitty for that. What was your save? Sorry.
27.
27. Okay. So while he doesn't pick you up, because he was trying to do the same thing he just did to Jadobi, he doesn't, but you do take 61 points of nightmaric damage as you feel your soul and your essence almost being drained from your body. Your veins, even your draconic veins, are really not liking it. Jadobi, do a perception check, by the way. So use 2 Saiyan. I meant to do that before.
19 for me.
19 for you. That's enough.
For perception, that was a 5.
A 5. Saying you don't see shit. Jadobi, as he bites into you, especially you watch as his eyes flicker with this green energy, and you see some of the wounds on his body start to kind of heal when he bit you.
course.
And then he went back to
course.
saying, I have one more reaction. Legendary actions are done. Saying anything else?
No, that is all Saiyan can do at this point.
Okay. Denahi,
Okay, I'm gonna try to Misty Step out of this box.
where do you want to go?
I'm gonna try to fly above it,
Okay. So
hover above it.
So you missed a step.
I was above
Nightcrawler
it.
out of the box with no issue. Leaving the box with magical means is really the only way to get out of it. So you get out of the box. What's in the box? Sorry. So you're no longer in the
Your
box.
wife's head.
The cat is dead.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull one hand ahead of me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Shatter on his staff.
Okay. Is that a roll for
Right.
attack? Or is that a save?
Shatter on
No,
his
that's a
staff.
save, I think.
What's the save?
Don't you
Constitution.
21.
Oh, fails, motherfucker. So the staff shatters, hopefully.
Okay. So you all watch, say, and you see it close up and personal. He has the staff out, almost like he was going to do some sort of reaction to make his staff disappear. But before he can do that, you watch as, like, at the stem where his hand is, you watch as it kind of lights up, and you watch as it just kind of dominoes, and the entire staff starts to shatter, and the actual gem explodes into 1,000 pieces. Make a dexterity saving throw, sir. But the staff and the gem is non-existent.
Magical.
What is
Nice. Go
Hey, no,
ahead, girl.
it's shards in your eyes.
Oh, well, that would be a, let's see.
Sorry.
12.
12. That does not succeed. You take 21 points of piercing damage as thousands of little shards of things just pierce inside your scales, and you cover your eyes.
18 because I'm a heavy armor master, so.
Does Victor do anything?
Oh,
He's looking at his
oh,
hand
well,
right
that
now.
was
That's about
unpleasant.
it.
Hmm.
Anything
So
else
a
tonight?
little dissuaded by the shards, but he does give a little smile at seeing the staff shatter.
All right, and I'm gonna try to fly, like same height, but hover behind him directly. Not directly, but like 10 feet behind him.
Okay. End your turn.
Yeah.
Rock boys.
All right, so Victor is
Rack,
on
rack,
the
rack.
ground.
Correct.
All right, let me put my thing. So he's right over here.
Correct.
Gotcha. All right, so
guys.
Blue is gonna go for him,
Okay.
and this, and then Red's right there already,
Okay.
and then this guy's gonna go for him as well.
Okay.
Every time you see cats on our stream, you have to drink.
And how far can? Whoa, where's my thing? Oh, there it is. This one's gonna get, yeah, excellent, thank you. And they're actually gonna use their full movement. They're gonna use their action to move as well. So those two won't get an attack.
So roll 2 attacks first. With this disadvantage.
Well, since they're flanking him, would it be a regular roll?
I'll give that to you.
That's
All right.
curious.
That one misses. The
More
next,
cat.
that same one. Woo! That's a crit, baby.
Bullet.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
Yeah.
Here we go. Not bad. That's gonna be 12. That's gonna be 17 points of bludgeoning
70?
damage for him.
Got it.
The next one, rock guy number 2 is gonna go for it. The one who can attack. First one, that misses. Second, that's a crit. Oh my god! I'm gonna only put 2d8, but still, that's Kraken die, baby. I love you. All right, let's see. Yeah, fuck. Okay, that was weak. 3,
Pew pew.
8 points of piercing damage. No, wait, what am I saying? Wait, that was doubled. That 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Got it.
And I didn't double the other crit. What did I say about other crit? I believe it was like 17. So can you add another 17 onto that, please?
Got it.
And the last rock guy right here, can he? Oh, that's not right. That's Ica.
So you did 2 attacks, correct?
Yep. 2 attacks for each. Yes.
So you did 2 people attack. Then he uses his last reaction to Misty Step and vamp out of there. The only one I might let do a reaction would be Saiyan. Roll a perception check.
Perception would be 16.
16. You can roll a reaction with disadvantage. I'll let you do it.
Wow. Wowie, wow. Look at you.
Okay, so 13 plus would be 27.
27. It's
That's
amazing.
Do you see everybody in the circle? Do you all
I see two people.
Do you see minis inside the red circle?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
I had to refresh because the Zoom wasn't showing
until
it
I
at
do
first.
the
Zoom
zoom, and
doesn't
then I
show it.
don't.
Got it. Okay.
But I had to refresh.
If I do
yeah.
the zoom, I don't see anybody.
Yeah,
in
that's
it.
fine. What was your
insane.
attack?
27 to hit.
You hits. Roll your damage.
Sweet. That's gonna be
Oh, that's bizarre.
2d10 plus. So he's undead, yes.
Yep.
He is undead.
That's going to be 29 damage. Half of that being radiant.
Got it. There's way too much going on right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's 18 on top of that as well.
Okay.
That'd be
All right, got it. So
47.
he uses last reaction to vamp. Misty step out of there. You do your reaction. He ends up right behind Jadobi.
Yeah.
Ends your turn, Rock Boys, because you moved them there. He did his reaction.
Yeah, the Rock Boys are done.
Now it's Victor's turn. Jadobi, you barely see him disappear, and he appears right behind you. She died because of you, and I will send you to meet her. And
Ika's gonna hit him because Ika was holding his attack.
Perception check for Aiko.
He's right
He's
there.
behind you. He's behind you. I'm gonna give it to you. And he already used his reaction. He already hit him before.
That was the other round, right?
No, that was the same round. This is a long round. This is only our
Oh,
second. This
then
is
I guess not. Then nope.
Okay.
This should be our third.
Point of interest, Chris.
Yeah.
Since I hit him with that attack of opportunity, his speed is now 0 for the round.
He doesn't. He doesn't take effect to that, unfortunately.
I know he misty stepped, but just if he's actually physically moving, his speed is 0.
Got it. But he just appears right behind dude, so I got it. Okay.
Right.
He's
Fair
going
enough.
to take his 2. Yeah, he wants this to be personal. He's going to take 2 stabbies at you. With his hand on your back, Jadobi, he summons his sword, and it literally just appears inside of you.
Can he roll or hit me though?
I'll roll to hit you, but I could be naughty. 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
the second attack is 21 hit, so they both hit. So the first one you take 48 points of nightmaric damage. Please make a wisdom saving throw with advantage because you had Hero's Feast.
1 second. 48. Oh wait. Ooh. 48. Damage, and then this is going to be a Wisdom save.
Correct.
Okay, so that is going to be a 37.
37. Okay, you succeed. You feel that something was corrupting your insides as this magic started to sift through your body, but you're able to fight it off. The second attack had 51 points of nightmaric damage.
51.
Ends his turn, Jadobi.
This son of a bitch.
Run away!
Tallulah, perception check, by the way.
What am I? I am going to. Oh, but then I can't do that.
27.
27. Okay. I'm gonna send you something here in a second.
Let me see who goes after me. You. Okay. So I am gonna turn and look at him. That hurt. But what we did to your sister hurt way more to her. And I'm going to speak out to the Sass of the Monty Bank.
Okay.
Get me by saying now. And the Sass is gonna come alive and wrap itself around me, and I disappear.
Okay.
And I'm gonna reappear right next to Saiyan in that holy circle. Yeah, this is what I thought. This is what I thought. Yeah, this is.
18 doesn't hit, right?
He doesn't. he doesn't have the reaction to hit me because I didn't move out of his space. I teleported out of his
I
space.
understand. 18 doesn't hit.
No.
Okay.
Why?
Doesn't hit.
Why do you
don't-
ask?
You don't know.
Great, wonderful. So that was my action. For my second action, because I'm hasted, I'm going to take out my. Yeah, I'm gonna aim my bow at its fucking face, and let it go.
Okay.
Oh,
Straight roll.
bust out the bow.
Oh, well, that wasn't so
And
hot.
to
guys.
answer your question, because he has foresight, he knew you were going to do that, so he would have the ability to do that attack, which he missed, but he used his last reaction. So.
Oh, well, since I have it too, I would have had a heads up that he was coming my way.
And you would have known it was going to miss, so you're fine. So what's your arrow to hit?
That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Son of a. Okay. Here we go. All right. This is how we learn. Your DM does things to you, and you're like, wait, I can do that too. Okay.
Correct.
19 points of piercing damage by this magical weapon, and then there's an explosion of frost for 7 points of frost damage.
Okay. Anything else? And your turn.
Action. You know what? I think it's guys. I'm not feeling too hot. I think I'm gonna drink a potion. I'm gonna take out my superior potion and I'm gonna chug it.
Okay.
And I will do that on my own time. You can go ahead and do the next person.
I'm going to fly over and distance go in between Cerise and Victor.
Okay.
And I'm going to bonus action. Bonus action. Blood Curse of the Marked. So he gets double Crimson Right damage this turn. And then I'm going to slam this giant white sword into his heart. Hopefully. Oh, and we're going to use that lovely inspiration from my bardic friend.
I healed 28, by the way.
Okay.
16. God, I'm so bad at math.
Vorpal board. Hey now.
I know, but it's the extra. It's not the dice. It's the plus. You know.
Yeah.
27.
He's looking pretty rough.
No, 27 to hit.
Oh, hits. Sorry.
Okay.
Just kidding.
He's looking
Yeah, now I do the damage.
That was a lot of math just to hit.
Well, it was 7 plus 6 plus 15, and I just was not having a good time, okay?
Roll damage. It's very stressful.
It's just very stressful. It's a lot going on. Oh, this is so lovely. Okay. 17, 25, 34 points of radiant damage.
44?
34.
34.
And 16 points of fire damage.
Yeah, he's not looking too great.
And I get a second attack.
And
Get him, girl! Get him!
As you appear close to him and you come charging him with this sword, you notice something.
What?
I yell out, "It's not Victor! It's Ian!"
You taking your second attack?
Yes?
Oh shit!
Oh,
Dare you
Little
trip
fucker
us.
needs to die anyway.
Oh, I got a 19 plus 16 to hit him. Smash his little fucking
That
face
hits.
in. Oh, I re-rolled that. I re-rolled that. Okay. Lots going on. 15, 16 plus 27 radiant damage
What a win.
and 4 fire damage. Math.
The choice is yours.
Oh,
Oh dear.
So as I
Oh,
scream
boy.
out, it's not Victor, it's Ian, and I just slam the sword right up through his sternum.
As you
What?
yell that, and as you finish this
And
final
she looks
blow,
at Jadobi in the eye as she does
I
it
didn't
too.
do that.
you watch as his form shifts into Ian in a very deep, dark, vampiric form. His body falls lifeless, and he kind of looks and he smiles. Everyone, perception check, please.
Oh shit.
17.
Oh, 10.
Diane is too shocked by what just happened.
26.
He doesn't know if
26.
37.
Who got a 37?
Me.
Okay.
Who do you think?
Yeah, seriously, you have like all the perception in the world.
12.
12.
I could.
Cerise?
17.
17. So, Tallulah, you're the only one who got over 20? Okay, I'm sending you...
No, I got 26.
Oh, you did. Okay, so Tallulah and Torque, as this happens and you kind of step away and you look around, you see off in the distance... The fifth
Sorry, your
beacon...
hands off camera. I can't see
The
what you're
fifth
doing.
beacon has been lit.
No!
No.
And that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
Got
Well, that's
played.
not good.
Oh,
He was a sacrifice all along.
Cerise is hella hype.
So upset.
So...
I just look at the beacon, I stare at it, and I slowly look down at Jadobi. My eyes very sad.
Do you see Jadobi looking at what you're looking at? His eyes are like quaking and shaking. You see tears starting to fall. And he is completely speechless and he's paralyzed.
Wow, there's a
we need
first.
to get to the idea now. And Cerise pulls out her cube.
I throw Ian's corpse on the ground and I run and I like whatever Cerise is doing,
So-
I'm running into it.
While you all are doing that, and you're in this shock, you see in the distance that this other beacon is lit in the air. We'll pick up next week. Thank you all for all the bits and the donations and everything else. This was a hard, challenging,
All that planning for fucking nothing.
confusing fight. Catch us next week, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, for the next chapter of the Realms of Ukodor.
Realms of Ukodor.
And we're going to see you all next week.
Who are we rating? Rate.
Perception
Good
Studio.
one.
Woo!
Damn it.
How
We said hi.
See y'all later.
Bye.